lane. Oladipo. Oh! That's right. You better mean mug after you dunk on somebody that way.
Gonna run it down. He goes with it. Adebayo for the win.
Yeah. Welcome to the final 5 Reason Sports post game show for this season, aka the basement. It is no longer called the post up. This is the basement. Y'all know what it is already. Before we start anything, I want to say, Miami Heat, congratulations on a fucking fantastic season, bro. All right, one game away from the NBA championship. Congratulations on a fantastic fucking season. But tonight must be discussed. It's so we're gonna be rotating in. We're gonna try and get everybody from the panel to join. Like everybody who off screen, we're gonna try and get them in here. But we're gonna start with my man Threat because he said he got to go early. Threat, why isn't Miami going to the championship?
At the end of the day, they don't have enough star power. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to this Heat team, man. They tried to grit and grind their way to a championship, man. It's the hardest thing. The hardest way to ever win a championship is to grit and grind. You know what I'm saying? Them boys fought, man. Them boys went out fighting. I couldn't ask for a better ending for the season. In all honesty, if you're gonna lose like that, lose it. Oh, with one shot left to win the game, you know what I'm saying? To fight and claw back after being knocked down over and over and over again. It's just the epitome of the season with injuries left and right, but they fought back with the injuries that they dealt with all year. I mean, just leaving it all on the floor. Guys off one leg, guys can barely move. We got guys that look like they should be in ARP commercials, man, out there, and they left it out on the floor, and that's all I can ask for. You know what I'm saying? I'm impressed with this Heat team. I'm not gonna come with the energy to pack everybody up tonight because it gotta be, you know what I'm saying? It's just not the right time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is, Go get a star this offseason, man. You know what I'm saying? Go get a star. Go help Jimmy Butler. Go help Bam Adebayo. You have pieces, man. You have pieces. Just find a way to string something together, man. We're that close. Don't waste Jimmy's window. You know what I'm saying? Just maximize it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say, man. You know, it's a tough loss. I just wish we had more offensive firepower at the end. We hung our hat on defense, and we got the defensive stops. We made the defensive plays. Defense. We harped on it all year. But at the end of the day, man, just get a little bit more offensive firepower, and that's all I can ask for in this offseason. But shouts out to this Miami Heat team, man. It was a great year. I loved every second of it. I also hated a lot of it, so I don't know why I said I loved every second of it. Because I just lied to y'all niggas so quick just now.
Because I do want to this is gonna be kind of like a season recap. You know what I mean? For us too. You out here, bro?
Nah. I'm a chill, but I'm gonna let whoever wants to go ahead.
Yeah. Well, Kendall just asked if he could go next, so I was gonna let Kendall go next. But yeah, just let me know in the private chat when you got to go, bro, and I'll throw you a couple rapid fires before you got to peel. Kendall, you said you wanted to go next. Why is Miami going home tonight? Or staying home?
Well, I can get into why they're going home tonight, but this right here, I could not eat during this fucking game. Got this pizza after the last win in Game 6. Promo code HEATWIN, 50% off. Won't be able to use that motherfucker again. If we being real, it was a great game. I mean, to see fucking Bam and Jimmy and Bam, like step up and carry the way they carry, bro. Like Threat said, like I can't pack. You can, but it's just not right. And it really, really sucked because the way I saw them winning this game, all that shit went out the fucking door. I mean, it just sucks, bro. Like all year, y'all. Like, and I'm not on no confrontational shit when I say it, but all fucking year was depth and depth and depth. And then we watched this game and it was Jimmy and Bam and Bam and Jimmy and Jimmy and Jimmy and Jimmy and Bam and Bam and Bam and Jimmy and Jimmy and Jimmy and Bam. It's still goddamn. Like, bro, it's like Threat said, bro. Like, I mean, if you were gonna lose, I guess that's the way to fucking lose, bro. Like, it could have been better. Like, he said he couldn't pick the better way for the season to end. You know, obviously a championship, I would have rather lose than the championship. But the fact that they didn't make it, man, and to lose like that, bro, like for them boys to do what they did, like, and they didn't have not one or two people be consistent throughout that game. It's just like, now I just hope, you know, Heat fans like really realize, like, and take that shit in and what just happened, because we kind of lost the game because of Marcus Smart and fucking Derek White. They played decent enough. Like, they played their others, like Shaq always say, they fucking others fucking played and they balled, bro. Like, Marcus Smart in that third, man, like, he played well. He stepped up. Like, we didn't have nobody step up, man. And it was just like, that shit sucks. But, you know, shout out to the Celtics because they was the better team, the more talented team, and they won. And, you know, now y'all godfather, Pat Riley, he on the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? He on the grand stage, because if we really want to see, like, this window with Jimmy Butler, because Jimmy Butler needs a 1B or a 1A. Like, it just is what it is. He obviously can't carry him to a chip, like, because it just didn't happen. So go get that man some help. Like, we know the shortcomings of this shit. So Pat Riley, you on the fucking you on the grand stage now. So it's like, what you gonna do, bro? Mildew or barbecue? Because, like, if we're gonna try to really compete for a championship, like, it got to be some major changes to this roster construction.
No, for sure.
For the construction of this roster.
Yeah, sure. I'm with you, bro. Like, everybody gonna pretty much lay so many bars out that I'm not gonna have time to pick them apart individually, especially with the number of people that we got on the panel. So I'm just gonna turn around and let people get their shit out. We're gonna get some donos, but we're gonna have a conversation tonight. So I mean, we're gonna be here maybe a little longer than we normally are, depending on who's here. Like, because we got a lot of shit to recap.
There's no work tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
Memorial Day weekend.
Like, we ain't got shit to do.
I'm not leaving.
Gad, you came in here with the most energy, bro. So let's go to you, bro. Why did Miami lose this game? Why is our season over?
Listen, first and foremost, before I get to why they did not win this game, I just want to shout out both Jimmy and Bam, because the effort that they gave tonight was actually exactly what you needed to see as a Heat fan. Like, Jimmy, the entire playoffs, we're saying, oh, can he keep it up? Can he keep it up? Is he a superstar? Is he a superstar? That man earned his motherfucking stripes in these playoffs. There is no questioning him, because in every single series that he played in, he was the best player on the floor. And that was the first thing that everyone was doubting about this team. Do they have the superstar? The answer to me is yes. And bam, last game of the year, biggest game of the year, he showed up and did what we needed him to do. Is there ways for him to get better? Absolutely. Best defender on the planet, and he showed you what he can do offensively. You need to get some pieces that help him. I think that's one of the issues of this team, is some of the roster construction is not built to help Bam. I know we thought Kyle Lowry was going to be that person, but there's obvious flaws in Kyle Lowry's game where he's lost a step due to age or whatever it may be, where he's not helping Bam the way that we want him to. And to answer your question, to answer your question, I definitely think they need to add some more shot creation. You didn't have it with Hero in the series because he was not healthy. He clearly was not right and couldn't get the job done. So it is what it is with Hero. I'm not going to hold him too much for it. He's 22 years old. Like, he is one of the players that can actually grow into something that we need him to be. But the rest of the roster, I mean, you just do not have enough guys that can get their own bucket. Like, who's their best shot creator outside of Jimmy, Bam, and Hero? The fourth one would be Kyle, but even then it is ridiculously inefficient at this point. Or maybe Gabe Vincent.
It's Gabe.
Who's been found money.
It's Gabe.
Like,
it's Gabe.
you cannot need to allocate money towards getting scoring. Maybe you don't get the top end scoring option, but you need to have 2 or 3 more guys, in my opinion, on this roster where you say, okay, 6-8 seconds left on the shot clock, go figure some shit out and get us a bucket at the end of the shot clock. We don't have that right now. Everything needs to be spoon-fed from Jimmy and Bam, and that's one of the biggest issues for me, is if you saw it tonight, if they are not creating for everyone else, no one's getting it done. No one's getting it done. So they need that. There's obviously other things, we'll get into it, but that for me is the main reason. They did not have shot creation tonight. It was just Jimmy, Bam, and everyone else just figure some shit out outside of that. I'm very disappointed. Like, I was super deflated watching that game and the way that they just could not get anything going on offense in that fourth quarter. The Celtics were giving them opportunity after opportunity to get this game where it needed to be, and they could not take advantage of it. So it is what it is. Great season, though. Great season.
No, absolutely. We're going to get some of these comments up before we get to some of these donos, but I want to let everybody get their shit off. So we're gonna see some comments just roll up through here. We appreciate all y'all in the comments. But go ahead, TJ. Tell me why Miami lost this game.
Hey man, this one sucks, bro. Like, I mean, you went through every emotion on that game. I'm in here yelling. I probably got a noise complaint. I'm gonna see that in the morning. But like, bro, it was crazy, bro. From going down 17, coming back, and I guess it's what everybody said, man. You get the game from Jimmy, you get the game from Bam. They finally playing good together, bro. We've been begging for that all season for them to get going at the same time, and it finally happened. And you were begging for somebody else to just show up. You were begging for maybe Strus hits a shot, maybe Kyle gets something going, maybe PJ Tucker. My God, we're not gonna have that show today, but. You were just.
We're going to get that. This is the last one of the year, bro. We are going to have several conversations after y'all speak y'all piece about this game individually, because this is going to be a theme-based show. We ain't talking about this game very long because it is what it is. But I'm sorry to cut you off. God damn, bro. And this money is flowing. Go ahead.
Is it? But yeah, man, you were begging for somebody else to step up, and it never happened. But it's hard even with all that it was to the end. It took Jason Tatum making tough shot after tough shot after tough shot to finally put you away, and you kind of just live with that. Like that's what superstars do, you know. And like Gad and like Threat and like Kendall said, you need another dude. You need another guy who can get a bucket, because you go 7 games in a series. Your actions ain't going to be hitting like they used to. You ain't going to be able to get dudes free like you used to be able to. At the end of the day, you're going to need somebody to just go get you a bucket. And you saw that from Jimmy. You saw that from Bam. And you didn't get it from nowhere else. And that's why you end up losing Game 7.
Yeah, and people want to talk about the three-point shooting. And that's exactly what our role players are paid to do. Hit shots, like from the outside. Kyle Lowry, Max Strus. Really the only 2 shooters that we played tonight. Just being honest with you. Like, you had Vic taking PJ minutes at the end of the game, so
he was trash too.
Listen, bro,
who was it?
like outside of Jimmy and Bam, like who was it? Rumlicon, why did Miami lose this game? And just kind of give a brief overview of what you thought about the season.
Well, Miami lost this game because, I mean, it was pretty similar to what they've been doing all postseason. The three-point shooting just hasn't been there. Like, during the regular season, we were a top 5 three-point shooting team. And throughout the postseason, we've gotten worse and worse and worse. And last game, we shot over 40%. We were able to get the victory. Tonight, we had a couple of good looks that I think we should have hit down, but we didn't end up hitting them. And everybody already kind of said it already, you know, Bam and Jimmy, this was one of the few games that they actually got going together. And when you actually see that happening, you kind of get a little excited, but then nobody else got it going, right? Kyle, obviously, like Gad said, limited by age. There's only so much you can do. But everybody else, man, you got to step up a little bit. Like, somebody has to step up, and it shows the glaring hole that this team has. Jimmy can only take you so far, as talented as he is, and it showed in the Western Conference too, right? Like, Luka, as talented as he is, he couldn't do it by himself either. So, I mean, there's a common theme in the NBA that one player, no matter how great they are, cannot get it done. There needs to be another guy. There needs to be a release valve that can be able to do that. And like you said, we'll talk about that a little bit later. But as far as the season goes, man, what a great season. Like, overall, you know, we had some more guys step up as far as guys that we picked up from the G League, right? Strus, the story of Max Strus, the way he played in the Summer League, was able to hit some game winners in the summer league, become an actual role player for this team, and then start for the playoffs. Great story for him. PJ, what a great acquisition. Unfortunately, didn't play out today, but for most of the season, man, he was really, really good being that guy next to Bam that we very sorely needed. Jimmy during these playoffs, I mean, probably the best player in the playoffs thus far, right? Nobody can go above what this man has done on an individual basis. I think he's by far been the best player in these playoffs, and that shows how close we are. Like, it shows we should be, obviously there's a lot of negatives that are that we can take away from this whole postseason, but there's a lot of positives too, right? There's a lot of good things that we're going to have going into next season. We have a lot of assets. We were this close, and like Kendall said, or one of you guys said it, Pat's on the spotlight now. It's all up to Pat for us to kind of make those moves and kind of see what we have to do. Yeah,
that was me. I want to make that clear. That was me.
Who's right? So,
Is that pizza, Kendall?
Hey man, Game 6 was the last dub.
Oh no! No, I forgot. Shit.
Wait
I
a
might
minute,
have to order
ladies.
something because we might be here.
Wait
for
a
little
minute,
while.
ladies and gentlemen. We got a bed in the back, aka a California King. So we got my boy Brian joining the panel. What's up, my boy?
What up? I'm out here in
Man.
Hawaii. Listen, I just want to pop in here real quick because my phone's about to die. But let me just say, everybody in this fucking roster can go, except for the two guys that showed up today.
I was about to say.
Listen, hey, Jimmy, props to him, man. Like, this whole season, we had that debate, superstar, star. In the postseason, he's been a superstar. Maybe the best guy out there. So, we call on Jimmy. Bam. I've called him a pussy a lot. And, like, a lot. Today, great performance. Shout out to him. Everybody else. Point man. Love you, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Old man. Love you, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Wonder Boy. Hey, let me say something on Wonder Boy real quick though. I heard a lot of names since this dude's been drafted. A lot of names in vote. Dwayne Wade, Steph Curry, Luka, Trey, whatever you want to say. I wouldn't trade him for Harden. I wouldn't trade him for Mitchell. I wouldn't trade him for Beal. 0 points, 6 minutes. Hey, listen, he had an injury. I respect it. He's been struggling. You wouldn't be playing this as a regular season game. But the whole playoffs, you've been trashed, bro. You want to be in that tier? I need more from you than 12 points. What did the hell they have? Like six man a year, 20 points per game. Cool. Anybody could do that on fucking 20 shots a game. Listen. Pat Riley, please get this boy out of here. Send him to Utah. He could be a missionary. That'd be cool. Him and whatever the fuck, Duncan Robinson.
Wait, time out. Did you say he can be a missionary or he can be in missionary? Because that is two different things.
He can be I said he could be a missionary in Utah going door to door. Hello, my name is Tyler Hero. Have you heard about Jesus Christ? I do not care. Get the fuck off of my team, bro. Bring me Donovan Mitchell. Great season though. Great season overall. Like, I'm not trying to be all negative. Like, they're a number 1 seed. They made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, 7 games, 1 game off of the finals. That's a fantastic year. Like, there's no shame, really. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy overall. I think it's been a fantastic year. Like, there's a lot to celebrate. This is not the final build. There's 2 guys on the team that should be in that final build, but everybody else, optional. So that's what. So, yeah, deuces.
Oh my God!
Appreciate you, bro.
Wow.
Oh
That
my
boy
God!
got lit. Turn me up, Brian. Hey, I'm getting in my fucking bag this show.
That boy
He got me in a better mood.
Yeah.
He came.
Yeah.
Your boy
He
came
turned
in
me
here on it. Didn't ask for me to throw him the rock. Did not wait for me to throw him the rock. Took the ball, dunked all over everybody who was on the stream, and then cleared it. That is a gangster, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God.
From Hawaii, of all places.
Man.
I don't think he in a bad mood. I'm gonna be honest.
At all, bro. That shit was fucking hilarious. King Ricky, 20 minutes into the show, you have not uttered a sentence. So many guys to go around. Your turn, my brother. Tell me why Miami lost this game, and give me your overall thoughts on the season.
So from the start of the season, Miami's flaws were pretty evident. Their depth, their age, and their propensity to injury led multiple people, myself included, to believe that it might not even necessarily be their lack of talent that does them in. It's their age and their durability causing them to wear down throughout the season. Despite everything that's happened this year, Heat fans should have every reason to feel extremely proud of this Miami Heat team. Now that I done got that out the way, this entire roster, except for Jimmy and Bam every 4 games, is trash. I need every single Heat fan to come to terms with the fact.
I'm sorry.
What, you okay? You all
No,
right?
I thought that was going to go in a completely different direction.
No, I
Continue,
am
Ricky.
not
Sorry,
okay.
you were cooking.
But
You were
please.
cooking. You were cooking.
Okay. Okay. No. Yeah. Sure. Bam. You can build around Bam, sort of, as long as you have like a Jimmy type around him. But the thing is, look, you need more people around them. You need actual help. This team paid a certain other player. What was that, Kendall? $19 million a year, just about, for I think 4 years or something.
Hey
to that
man,
effect.
I don't know the exact numbers, but if I did some math some way, he's still shooting 40% from 3, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't know the exact numbers, my brother, but
no,
if
I
do the
got you.
numbers, you know
I
what
mean,
I'm saying?
40%. That's a failed exam. But anyways, look, this was a guy.
Especially when that's the only subject that you study.
Exactly, and nothing else good. I mean, you can't be at least be a C student in the one class you're going to pass, right? Couldn't even do that. 1.9. Anyways, 19 mil. There you go. Not even a 2-0. Look, I think at this point, he was supposed to be the guy that was going to contribute a lot of the things that plagued Miami throughout this series. It didn't come. These things happen. I fully expect a good amount of this roster to get blown up, especially the salary-eating players. I'll basically wrap this up by saying this. Miami's flaws were evident throughout the season. They demonstrated themselves at the worst possible time, all the way from injury and durability to the individual flaws of every player. I mean, we could nitpick down to the, Kyle trying to flop his way and ending up, losing control of the ball and ruining a timeout. Jimmy pulling up from 3, though I understand there are 2 roughly equal sides of that debate as far as whether he should have shot that 3 or whatever. Could he have attacked the basket? Is he the person you need shooting that 3 after Max Strus just gave you life, ironically enough? I mean, these are all things that materialized and manifested in this series. I do believe that if Miami were fully healthy, they probably would have pulled it out between 6 and 7 games, though albeit a little bit differently. I think ultimately Miami fans should be proud of this season, overcoming so many odds. But I hope that everyone is cognizant that this team was flawed from the start, and this wasn't an unreasonable end to an otherwise pretty solid season.
No, for sure. I mean, y'all boys came out of nowhere with some of these things, so I ain't gonna hold you. That shit caught me off guard. Let's get to some of these donos. You guys have been with us all season. This the first one from all the way from the top, Ramacon? Yeah. All right. So we got a couple of them. We're gonna popcorn this thing around, let people get a takeoff, whatever. Sebastian Mignon, thank you for the $5 dono. He says them celebrating on our court, is what makes this worse. Why did Jimmy shot that 3 instead of going to the rim and possibly getting fouled? I think that's the other side of the argument that Ricky was talking about. In some cases, he had Al Horford backpedaling. The 3 was wide open. I mean, you understand. He made one earlier. Go ahead, Third.
I'm living with Jimmy shooting that 3.
Yeah, me too.
I absolutely love that shot. At the end of the day, if it's Dwayne Wade, he makes it.
Yeah, I don't.
The math is not adding up.
Listen, I don't love the 3, but I mean, I am okay with living with
I'll
it.
live
That's
with
our
it.
best play. He's been carrying us throughout the playoffs. Like, I'll live with the decision. Whatever. Thank you, David Sasson, for the $5 dono. He said, am I the only one who thinks that Strus wasn't out of bounds? No, you are not. That camera zoom in was fucking crazy because boy had a heel off of that line when he got that 3 off. But ultimately, I don't believe that one shot won or lost us this game. So we're gonna throw this to Ramacon. Ramacon, you got the next two, then TJ.
Shout out to Tins for the $4.99 dono. Miami Heat till the day I die. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Bam. I love the Miami Heat. Heat my dogs fought. Heat fucking culture. Hey, appreciate you. And I think we all feel the same way, man. No matter what, we may sit here, we may criticize this team. We all do it because we love this team. Like, we all want to see this team succeed. Don't ever take any of our criticisms as we hate this team. We want to see this team win championships for 15 fucking years straight. Like, at the end of the day.
I wanted to win this one.
So exactly. So anybody watching, don't ever think that our criticisms are we don't like this team. Want to also thank somebody for the $2 dono. Duncan, $90 million and unplayable in the playoffs is basura. Yeah, that's
we told y'all.
Damn.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna take this opportunity to give my boy his flowers. We had a conversation about who was gonna be in the playoff rotation, and the boy Threat looked all us in our fucking face and said Duncan Robinson would be out the rotation, and we called this boy a goddamn fool. I'm sorry, Threat. I'm a big enough man to admit that. I apologize. I looked you right in your goddamn mouth and told you crazy as fuck. They would never sit that much money on the bench, and he deserved every minute his ass got on them seats. Every minute of them.
Nah, Ricky, I don't think you agreed with Threat on this one, bro.
I don't think nobody was on here.
Duncan Robinson's not going to be in the rotation?
When said that? When that came out, too,
nobody else said that, bro.
Bro, he was bold enough to say this after game 20.
This shit was early in the year that I'm talking about.
I'm saying I agreed with it.
Oh,
okay. But I don't know. I don't know if you was on the stream that night. I just remember I was there and I called him a fucking liar, and that's what I'm standing on my own too, and I'm apologizing for me. Anybody else, y'all can send him DMs. Go ahead, TJ.
Shout out to Mark N with the $2 dono. We had a heck of a run. Yes, we did, bro. It actually had to end this way, but we live and die with Jimmy, so it's all good. Shout out to Sebastian Mignon with the $5 dono. Bam played decently. Here we go. But next year, he either needs to find some aggressiveness and a better offensive bag. A better offensive bag, I agree with. Aggressiveness, we're not talking about Bam aggressiveness after what he gave y'all tonight. He showed up, Jimmy showed up, and ain't nobody else show up, so we ain't doing that.
No, but if he need to find some aggressiveness, he can take his ass right over to Mr. Net and the people over at A Aggressive Insurance, the primary sponsor of the 5 Reasons Sports Postgame Show. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any insurance needs, please do us a favor and give this woman a call at 954-581-8800 or visit her website at www.insurancebylanet.com. Mr. Net has been with us the entire season from game one. We love this lady. We appreciate her, Mr. Net. We appreciate your business so much because you stuck with the boys through thick and thin. When people were coming for the basement, you was back there backing us up. You knew we was them boys from the beginning, so we appreciate you. We will leave your picture up here throughout the rest of the post-game show if these folks didn't request my beautiful black face. So we're going to go ahead and move things right along. Gadiel Cartagena, you got the next donation.
Shout out James Todd for the $20 dono, who's been rocking with us the whole season, by the way. So shout out to you, James Todd. I hope your wife is not screaming at you right now because of
Leave her.
because of that finals that you have to watch.
Leave
and you have to put on a number 30 jersey for Golden State.
No, bro.
But anywho,
I would not.
James Todd said, "We had a chance, and that's what hurts. I know people hate the Jimmy shot, but I don't know what to think. I think for me personally, the Celtics have passed the Knicks as the Heat's biggest rival. Absolutely disgusting. Listen, I hate the Boston Celtics. To me, whoever we're playing against is our biggest rival at that point, if we're being honest. I have smoked for almost every single team in the Eastern Conference. So I don't really know what to tell you, but I agree. Like, that loss hurts because I know it was a winnable game. It was one of those games that if they play them 10 times, it might go 5-5, maybe 6-4 the other way. But it is what it is. Boston won, and it sucks. And we're here.
You got Daniel Rutledge, too.
All right. Shout out Daniel Rutledge for the $5 dono. Said, build around Jimmy and Bam and everyone else can go. It's TBH, especially Tyler Hero. I don't think anyone is disagreeing with that statement. Like, you see the two building blocks. Everything else is up for grabs.
You got it, Ricky J. Mark.
Sorry. Shout out to SRT Dre for the $1.99 dono. Lowry still owed $60 million. Said this at the start of the season. Ouch. It's going to be a problem. He's 36 and turning 37 next year. Shout out to Don't Mind Me for the $4.99 dono. Playing Strus this series as they exploited him every game is crazy. I ain't mad at the Jimmy shot, but we tried to steal this series. No ski mask. You know what?
We almost got away with it too, my boy.
Yeah,
I ain't even gonna hold you.
Exactly. I'm doing this too.
Oh no, not a chance, my boy. Anything coming in here with that much money deserves the respect it is due. Thank you, Shabazz Sharapole, for the $100. There's no better.
You may or may not have cut out.
There's no better place to be at.
Get your ass up. There's no better place to be post-heat game. 5 RSN boys. It was a great season. Looking forward to all the talks on how we can improve this roster. It is very easy. Trade everybody except for Jimmy and Bam. I ain't gonna say trade everybody, but goddamn, have some conversations about who needs to be gone.
We can keep Gabe.
We can keep.
I HM. Shout out HM for $5. I don't know. Said Tyler would lead the NBA in jersey sales from Minnesota, and D'Angelo Russell will be that missing scorer we sorely need. Salute to Jimmy and Bam. I'm with you on the leading if he was in Minnesota, but the D'Angelo Russell is where we kind of differ in opinion there. This might be the first time that I don't agree spot on with HM. But anywho, thank you for the dono. I see the vision in terms of what you're going for, but not, in my opinion, not D'Lo. That's just where I'm at.
Threat, my boy, this on you.
Is this the Alex G dono?
Yeah.
Shout out to Alex G with the $5 dono. Strus wasn't out of bounds? Question mark on that 3 they took away. My brother, we got hoodwinked, man. But I can't complain because Scott Foster was on the payroll. He was one of our best performing players in the first half.
He was our third wheel tonight. Like,
I'm trying to
do not get it twisted.
Yeah, boy was on his best behavior in that first half. Boy, listen. But he turned into him in that second half. He damn sure closed that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like to talk about referee, but that boy there, he is different, bro. Like, every time he's out there, bro, you just know shit not finna go your way. Like, and goddamn, bro.
We're gonna have to put him up in the rafters when he retires.
Oh, we
talk about it real quick.
Yeah, but
my boy Bam was getting hooked by Al Horford. Just looking at Scott Foster. We run down the other end. Jimmy don't touch Tatum. With tweet and one. I'm like, what are we doing?
They called the foul on Strus going straight up. Was it Tatum? Strus didn't breathe on this bitch.
Listen, listen. He's big boned. They will call him on that.
That wasn't even the worst one to me. The worst one was the Tatum stiff arm on Gabe Vincent for a foul. That was
a double foul for sure. Like,
another one,
stiff armed it, and Gabe said, "Bitch, I am not finna let you just bully me like that." And he yoked his arm up.
No, another one though was the one that we had to end up using our challenge on when Jaylen Brown trucked goddamn Kyle Lowry. Like, bro, the way this, I hate going to officials, bro. But them boys tonight, y'all did y'all job, bro. Adam Silver, you a fucking criminal. Threat, this one yours too, bro.
Shout out to Finn's fan 23 with a $5 dono. He said Heat willed themselves to within a shot of the finals despite the injuries, no one giving them a chance. That's all we can ask for, just not enough. Hey, that's facts. I said it earlier. Shout out. That's from my dog Kendall.
For sure, it was his turn anyway. And another thing, the amount of travels that Jaylen Brown gets away with, bro. Oh my God.
He decided to stop dribbling, and they let him do it.
Oh my God.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
The one that made Marcus Smart hit the 3 in the corner, he traveled fucking halfway through the bro.
I'm sorry.
He was walking on a treadmill, bro.
This is why I don't get caught up in the officiating thing,
bro.
Yeah. This is why I don't get caught up in the officiating thing, because there are so many instances that you can pull from throughout the course of the game. And I don't believe that officiating tilted this game any. These are just jokes. I feel like sometimes we have to classify what we're saying, but those are jokes. But I mean, it was different. I ain't gonna hold you. Kendall, this is obviously for you.
Shout out to Mario with the $2 dono. That boy said 20% from 3. Hey man, it was depth. It was depth all year.
That's why you signed the specialist.
Too bright. Them boys said the lights is too bright. It was pain. It was tough to watch, bro. But yeah, 20% from 3, because I mean, once you get schemed on and then you playing the same team seven times in a row, Shit, 2 times in a row with that defense, and them athletes over there, you ain't gonna get the looks. Shout out to Carlos with the $5 dono. He lost because 2, Duncan has disappeared. Hero, we win, and we aren't having this conversation. I guess so. Matthew Presti might be related to Sam Presti from the Oklahoma City Thunder. So if you need to off any salary, Kyle Lowry with the 199 dono, hit up his great uncle Sam Presti, and y'all might be able to work out a deal. He said, and I quote, Zach LaVine, quote.
End quote.
Sound cool.
All right, y'all. Now y'all know to come up here with this funny cryptocurrency money. Like I don't know what the fuck this is, bro.
Euro.
Are you?
British pound.
That's
What?
a Goron dollar.
See,
That's
now
a Goron dollar, bro.
I got 3 different answers just there. None of y'all
They're
motherfuckers
paying
know what it is.
Royal. They're
British
paying you in
pound.
Luca. They're paying you in
British
Luca
pound
bucks.
sterling.
I like that, Gadiel Carter. Thank you, Samuel L. Jackson, for the 50 Luka bucks. He said, so proud of what this team accomplished this year. He said, I know we're all disappointed, but we turned a bunch of undrafted and late lottery guys into champion contending team. They're not a championship contending team. He said, went down swinging until the end. Thanks, 5R said, let's get one next year. That is Samuel L. Jackson in whiteface, and nobody else is going to convince me of that. We got famous people in our chat. What's up?
Can you go back to that real quick, Ramakan? Because we ain't finna do this.
What? Samuel L. Jackson?
But we turned a bunch of undrafted and late lottery guys. Bitch, we ain't do a goddamn thing. Eric Spoelstra turned them boys into something that legit.
I'm glad you
Imagine
said that
if you gave him the talent.
Bro,
Yeah, you get
the
4
physical
straight
talent.
strips.
I'm glad that you brought up Spo because it takes me back to something that you said earlier, Kendall. Spo won this team as many playoff games as he could.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Spo won this team as many playoff games as he could. He had some stinkers along the way, but Spo was phenomenal during this run. Go ahead, Derek.
I just got one question, right? Spo has done wonders for us, bro, right? So why don't we properly repay him back? Why do we keep giving him chicken shit and expecting him to cook motherfucking filet mignon? Give this man something real to really work with, bro. Give him better players, bro. Like, why do we expect Spo to have the most undrafted and the most doubted guys in the league? Why does he have to build up everybody? Why doesn't he just get guys who are already built like that and then elevate their games? We got to give him more to work with, bro. We can't just keep expecting Spo to keep fucking cooking with garbage, bro. And those players are not garbage. I'm just saying from where they're coming from is very bad, and then he elevates them. Just give him more to work with.
I think the overarching point is it is okay to have a few of those guys on a roster. Most of our fucking roster is constructed of these guys. And I understand that the Miami Heat have a type. And we look for that type. But at some point, it's like, all right, bro.
But is that really our title?
Huh?
I think it's necessity.
But is that really like our MO? Like if we keep it to achieve our ultimate success and
the way that we win championships is by slumping a bunch of superstars together. That's the only way that we ever did it. And I don't know if people got it confused, but that's the only way that we ever got it done is by putting extreme talent on one roster. Now, we've had a bunch of different great teams, fun teams constructed like the one that we're watching now. But ultimately, they all end up in the similar position where they fall short of what it is that we're being sold most of the like this brand of basketball has not won us a championship.
Instead of dynasty talk, the Heat Twitter wants fucking the Miami Heat to be a fucking G League development fucking roster. Get that shit the fuck out of here with that development shit.
I think a lot of people like to quote Pat Riley, but they don't embody kind of like that championship, or it's like there's winning in misery. Like that shit is kind of like real in terms of like people like me. If we don't win a championship, then I want to change what's wrong about this roster to make it win a championship. And you can call me whatever you want for it. Like it is what it is. I'm gonna always tell y'all my truth on here. Let's get to some more of these donuts because I know we got quite a bit of them, and it gives everybody an opportunity to say something. So, Ramakan, I'm gonna throw this donut to you, bro.
Thanks, Alex Campbell, for the 499 dono. Listen, that Max Strus 3 that got taken away almost made me break the TV. Good season. Thanks for the showtime. Time to make moves and come back stronger. Appreciate you, Alex Campbell. I know you've been watching and donating the whole season long. I agree, man. It's off season starts tomorrow, essentially, basically right now. Off season starts right now. Pat better be in his bag. Also, thanks to Amanda Culture for $5 dono. I told my uncle that overturn 3 would be the catalyst if we lost. There were many things as well, but I think that was a moment, in my opinion. Not just one thing. I think you can't just pin this loss on one thing. You know, like you said, it was a catalyst, but there were many catalysts for this one.
Yeah, we fell behind early in this game, something that we shouldn't be doing because we do not. This Boston team is too good to give them opportunity. They were fucking sprinting in transition, and it seemed like that transition defense throughout the course of that first half was absolutely abysmal. That, to me, was more important than the Strus missed 3, along with several other things that I would categorize higher than that. Gag, go ahead and read Daniel Rutledge's dono, bro.
Shout out Daniel Rutledge. He's 199 dono. Said, Hero was terrible before the injury. Let's be real. Sure. Yeah. Like, I'm not making excuses. He was. Like, he wasn't good. So, Hero, of all the players that might have played poorly in these playoffs, is the one guy that you can say, okay, he can make improvements. Whether you want to work through those improvements or not, that is a conversation to be had. But I mean, there's a bunch of fingers that I'm pointing.
Kyle Lowry
is a fucking up. Oh yeah, there's 55 and 7. But anywho,
yeah, can we get through these donuts? Because I mean, it's only right, man. We gotta. Hey, man.
I know, bro.
We're back up 25 minutes on donos right now.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta run.
Okay, let's go.
Y'all know how we get busy, bro.
I'll rip through a couple of them here. Shout out HM for the $5 dono. Said, maybe I'm crazy, but everyone kept bragging on the Boston defense, but I feel like Miami got good shots. I agree to a certain extent. They just didn't make them. GSW won't miss those shots. A part of that is because GSW has players that can create their own shots. Miami has about one. So that's the difference. I think GSW is a really tough matchup for Boston's defense. But we'll see. It should be a decent series. Isekwe Victor, Dr. Do Trafego with the $5 Russian said PJ had a donut. PJ had a donut. Let that sink in. That's a bar. Tyler Who, the refs killed me. Strus was not loose. Jimmy missed 2 clutch threes. I'm in tears. Tell Draymond I apologize. Yo, he's honestly spitting for all of us right now. Like, respect Isekwe. Thank you for the dono. Carlos Pano. I resonate with your last name right now. Said, $5 dono. This team has made a finals and an ECF in the last 3 years. Wholesale changes aren't necessary. A healthy Tyler and...
What?
I know a Pat Riley burner account when I see one. Bitch, you ain't low.
Okay, listen, I can give you the Tyler argument, although he did not play to par, and we can have that conversation in a little bit. But Duncan, like, if we can't sit here and say Spo is the best coach in the NBA, and then simultaneously say if he played Duncan, we would be so much better. There's a reason he's not playing. The contract was signed. You have a tradable contract. It's time to use that money to get productive playoff players on your roster. That's where I'll leave that for right now. Anyways, let's keep the donos rolling.
I'm going to hijack this next one.
Y'all see them
Go ahead. Oh, he said a better Duncan. Better Duncan is not really where we're headed.
We already saw prime Duncan Robinson. That's a thing of the past.
We're headed for a different Duncan. A different Duncan.
A no Duncan era.
Christopher Chen for the 10 Canadian dollars. Thanks to all of you for providing great entertainment all season. Hope you continue to do the post-up show for years to come. MJ would have took that shot by Butler in the end. Shout out to my guy, Ramlakan. Shout out to you, Mr. Chen. I appreciate you always talking Miami Heat and always tuning into these shows. So,
Mr. Chen, we're going to TJ after this, but Mr. Chen, I can guarantee you I won't be here for a few years. Like, these shits are long, bro. Y'all might get 1-2 more seasons out of Roy. I'm up out of this bitch. Like, I'm gonna fade into the distance, bro. Catch me on Twitter.
Thanos vibes.
Yeah, I'm out of here, bro. Like 2-3 years, bro. I'm out of here, bro. Like that shit.
Wow. $249 Gunna dollars. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Okay, guys. That was a bar. God. You can take this one too, and then we'll pass the next one to TJ.
All right. Sorry, TJ. Said Jep with the $249 Gunna dollars said, proud of Bam and Jimmy. We would have won if Ethan danced with the golden oldies. You bring up valid points.
He was at the game.
Oh, of course
Who,
he
Ethan?
was, bro. He posted a video before the game. I forgot of who.
Ethan was wearing number 7 for the Miami Heat tonight. What are we talking about, bro?
I didn't miss.
But he posted a video before the game of somebody missing every shot that they took, and I was like, "Oh my god, bro!" Oh,
the game started off just like that. We did not hit
believe it.
shit to begin this game, and we could not get out of that hole.
Ty, is that a promise Royal make it 1 year? Hey, fuck you, boy. How about I be here forever? I ain't retiring no more. It's over with. I'm gonna be here for the next.
Oh, never mind. I guess he's gone right now.
Fuck him. Like, I ain't going nowhere. I'm here forever. Biatch. No, let's go ahead and let TJ read some of the.
Hey, yo. Shout out David Sasson with the $2 dono. Tyler Hero is Langston Galloway with the chest tattoo. That's a bar, my guy. That is a bar.
How dare you compare him to that black man? What's wrong with you? Go ahead. You can rip out the next couple.
SRT Dre with the $1.99 dono. We not doing this, but nevertheless, I'll read it because you gave us some bread. Bam is a Ben Simmons that's willing to shoot. We're not doing that. Ben Simmons didn't show up when they were getting eliminated. Bam Adebayo did.
I got it from here. Julian Gonzalez with the $4.99 donation to the 5 Reason post game show, aka the basement. I just added all that extra shit because that boy said, "Thank you, 99 range." We didn't see 55s in range, that's for sure. For the $5 dono. Thank you guys for your great insight. It's a lot of slander, but we appreciate you. Mad respect. Hey, bro, we appreciate you. Marcus Hunter, $1.99. That game was lost in the first quarter.
Yeah, you going faster than
clear those out. Let's clear those out. Fuck them. Like, just wait. I want to talk about Kyle Lowry being an op, bro. I can't continue to do this because I know my boy Threat has been in the background fucking boiling. I want him to get his shit off. Like, y'all know what this is, bro. Y'all know what we do here. You know what I mean? We put motherfuckers in packs. We box their ass up when they don't play well. It would be a disservice to y'all if we didn't come into this hater bag a little bit for some of these folks who deserve it. Kyle Lowry to me is op numero fucking uno. Has not showed up for $30 million all playoff. Real season. Fuck all that shit he was talking about. Boy has been trash. Don't come at me with no injury shit. Don't come at me with nothing, bro. Throughout the course of this season, boy, it's been bad. Ain't gonna lie, the whole season. We was talking about, hey, maybe we might get a couple points here and there from Kyle Lowry. He's pushing the pace or whatever. Bro, don't dead that shit, bro. Dead that shit. Bro is a foul merchant. Bro is a flop artist. Crazy, bro. Only shit flop harder than him is a Fetty Wap album. That boy is trash.
Oh,
wow. Yeah, baby.
Damn.
That boy. Like, I ain't like Jimmy, that's your boy or whatever. Pack his ass up. That's who I want to pack up this evening. I want to pack goddamn Kyle Lowry up, and I don't give a fuck who gives a fuck about it. Threat, your turn, bro. You can go ahead and do whatever you want, bro.
We packing niggas up, man. Let me get in my fucking villain bag. This the villain era right now. Kyle Lowry is fucking ass. And I've been saying this since game fucking 1. Get that nigga off my roster. I no longer care for his services. He is dog shit. Just a whole lot of vibes. That's all he provided all season. And niggas was tooting ass for him off of 1 game 6. Off of 1 game, we were ready to applaud him. Kyle Lowry is exactly who we thought he was. He's the guy who was trash before Kawhi arrived. All this championship pedigree and this, that, and the third. You see that guy over there named DeRozan who struggled in the postseason too. They went in the same, dog. Them boys is just not built like that. He said he was ready for he said he was getting ready for the real season to start. The real season came. It blew right fucking past him. He missed the fucking train to get on that motherfucker. There's no excuse for him, dog. I can't believe we bought. Well, I'm not gonna say we because I didn't buy him for that shit. I can't believe y'all bought into him being something more than what he really is. That guy is not him. He's not him. He's never been him. He's a playoff choke artist, and he was choking again. Go ahead, Kendall.
He is Raja Bell with cankles. He's Jason Maxill, but 6 inches shorter. Don't let me keep getting on his ass. He is Vladimir Radmanovich that's eating panko beefsteaks and playing dominoes on A Street. He is Michael Olwakandi with a whole lot of candy, bro. Don't let me keep going. He is Earl Boykins with some low tops and a high top fade. Bitch, I'm finna cook your ass. You are Ray for Austin without the shakes and bake on the court, bro. I am on your ass, Kyle Lowry. You, bruh. You are Tim Thomas. If Tim Thomas didn't know how to play basketball in the playoffs, and I don't even know if Tim Thomas know how to play basketball in the playoffs. Your neck smells exactly like Ronnie Turiaf. Bitch, I am finna put your ass in a blaze, bro. The bullshit. Hey, shout out to Jubilaire Paparez. I don't know how to say your name, bro, but he just called him Mario Chalmers without the confidence, and I'm kind of feeling it. Hey, DeMarco for Jubilaire. Kyle Lowry, bro. When he ran a pick and roll in the third quarter with Bam, and Grant Williams was guarding him, and he fell and had to call the timeout. Hey, fuck all that.
Your suitcase is ready, baby.
Hey, Kyle. Yeah, I don't know if you want to sleep in there, but bro, this is your exit out of Miami. Can you open that up, brother Gad?
Dog, he really just a point guard, Big Baby Davis, dog. You know what I'm saying?
If we keeping it a beam, you know what I'm saying? You got to slide your fat body ass right in there, my brother. I mean, you are
Ain't no way he fitting in a carry-on. What you mean?
Hey, Gad, you got to go get the budget truck, bro. I'm sorry, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. You gave Major Mehmet or Kura vibes, like Kurt Heinrich face ass, bitch. Like,
he really. At the end of the day, Kyle Lowry is dog shit. He really just Raymond Felton with access to Cuban coffee. That's it. He's dog shit, bro. He is dog shit.
Hey, and I don't want to see you at no events in Miami, bro. You better be in the gym, and I don't even care for you to be on our team next year. You better not. You best not. Pat, you gonna have to see me if he is. But boy, I can keep going. You are Andre Miller without the post game, bitch. Like, shout out to the post game, bitch. Like, I can get busy in this motherfucker, bro. Like,
hey, I can flip it into a whole nother scheme with it, face ass out here.
Bro, he is Sam Cassell with straight teeth. Bitch,
they say he Eric Snow with a BBL, bro.
Hey, who say? Hey, Phil Evans, shout out to you, Don DeMarco. Hey, man, you nasty, bro. Bro, you so nasty, bro.
Y'all boys are
Dog, let's keep going. Keep going. He went 2 of 10.
Bro, he's so shameless. We preach this heat culture and all this, that, and the third. And then once Kyle Lowry got in a Heat jersey, everybody was okay with him flopping. He's a flop merchant, bro. He has no bag. The only way he can do anything that provides any help to the Heat is if he flops his way into drawing fouls. That's his whole game. He is dog shit for that. That's not cool.
Someone said he is Muggsy Bogues with a 6,000 calorie diet. And that's the craziest part is someone is me. I said it.
Hey, he spud web with no vertical at all, bro. He just
nigga is legit big 3 2010 Mike Bibby, but like flip that, remix it. He is 2012 first round New York Knicks Mike Bibby. Toss that nigga's shoes on the fucking light switch, on the light on wire, because he don't deserve to play, man. Pack that boy up, bro.
Oh my God, TJ, I don't know how you can follow that up, but goddamn, I know you got something in the works. What management been saying about Kyle Lowry?
Hey man, it ain't even nothing about Kyle, bro. It ain't nothing about Kyle. They already didn't handle Kyle Lowry. Ain't nothing more for me to say. But there are 3 players that need to be addressed by management.
Yeah,
There are 3 players that need to be addressed.
Put them in the pack.
I'm gonna be quick because we got a lot of people on, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta do my duty. Management came to me and they faxed the paperwork over. I gotta let the people know. So number 1, 55, whatever you want to call them. Joe Harris with a promo code, Steve Novak with a co-host, whatever you want to call this, man, you got to go, my guy. We left a box by your cubicle. I hope you can fit the $90 million that you stole plus interest for the pain and suffering that we had to go through for 82 games of watching your worthless ass tear us apart over and over and over again. So 55, we wish you all the best in your future endeavors, but you gotta go. Let's move on to the next one. Big 14. Bench players talking like starters. I hate it. That boy said he was in the Luka, he was in the Ja, he was in the trade conversation. And the crazy thing is, all three of them was productive in the playoffs. Trae Young was more productive from a Broward County jail cell than Tyler Hero was for 5 series. You were not going to talk about it. Pack that boy up. You can take your 6th Man of the Year trophy and FedEx it over to the real 6th Man of the Year. Send it to Kevin Love, the well-deserved 6th Man of the Year. Shout out to Cleveland. Shout out to the Cavaliers, because whatever fraud that we got, I know a good place for frauds. You can go over to the Utah Jazz where all they do is fraud over there, so you can stay over there and find them.
Kyle Lowry ain't nothing but Michael Carter Williams with a little credentials.
I pray you get into who I think you get into, Twan. Please.
Oh no, this is off the rails. I gotta get to him because he ain't here for nothing but vibes. 40, you gots to go. You supposed to be Bam OG. You supposed to be Bam OG. And typically, young boys listen to that OG. We've been running this dribble handoff stuff for 3 years, and Bam ain't looked at the rim one time. What the hell are you telling this man? 40, you gots to go. Pack it up. You ain't here for nothing but vibes, and your role is no longer worth it on my team. We can't fit you in the budget. We got to find out some real hoopers who can actually play. 40, you're getting out of there. You're packed up too. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Oh my God.
If we gonna pack up 40, we gotta pack up his barber. Send him on his way because his barber is blind, and I'm sick of it.
Pack Kyle Lowry ass up because he ain't nothing but Trey Burke with extra weight on his love handle.
Pack up Dwayne Dedman. He just Marcus Camby with back spasms. That's it.
God, hey man, no lie, Kyle Lowry ain't nothing but Isaiah Cannon, not in the NCAA tournament. What you talking about?
Oh my God, bro.
No, hey, Dwayne Dedman really played like Chris Silva on disability this whole postseason. And he was okay with that. Pack that nigga up.
Oh my God, bro. Listen.
Dwayne Dedman ain't nothing but the black Chris Kaman, and Pat Riley almost drafted him.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh my God.
Content. Oh, wow. Ricky J. Mark.
Kyle Lowry, Raul Neto face ass.
Oh my God, bro. Why you calling that boy Bino Uji, bro? Why you doing that boy like that? Bro?
My bad, Emmanuel Moody body ass. What? Brandon Knight at the rookie in the young rising stars challenge versus Kyrie defense playing ass boy.
Dion Waiters without the edibles, bro. Like, oh my God, bro. We can honestly, I could do this all night. Like Dwayne Dedman. Dwayne Dedman?
Ricky has sat here for like 20
Jamal minutes. McGlure without deodorant, bro? Come on now. Like that.
Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero is just Matthew Dellavedova with a mixed girlfriend.
Bro, y'all are shameless. Ricky J. Mark, you're the adult in the room. Do some adult things.
My back hurts.
Dwayne Dedman vibes.
Kyle Lowry, if you don't sit your big Jared Jack face ass down, boy. Mike James from the Brooklyn Nets last year, body ass, boy. Like, bro, he's so trash, dog.
Oh my God.
Bro, like,
Kyle Lowry, the only one who caught strays right now.
Bro, he's Anthony Carter with M's in his bank account. We cannot let this happen.
Yeah, big M's too.
Let this happen, bro.
Somebody called that boy Vashawn Leonard with hair. That shit crazy. But no. He was quickly mentioned, but I think the year's biggest op needs his own little bit of spotlight too. Duncan, your turn in the spotlight, boy. 90 M's down the drain with that fucker. Going out here, recording podcasts, not making threes, fouling everybody he gets, space and gravity. Motherfucking nuts, bitch. It worked one time in the playoffs. I tooted the last for it, and I'm ashamed of myself. I couldn't even show my fucking face for it, and I got repaid in kind with this type of performance that he's been giving us all season long. A nothing burger, because he is absolutely nothing as a basketball player. Gad, I feel like you should be the person to be the first one to pat Duncan Robinson's ass up, because you started the countdown from the beginning of the goddamn season until the trade deadline. And so you can go ahead and you be the first person to pat Duncan Robinson's ass up.
Okay. Wow. I still can't get over what Twan said, if I'm being honest. Twan, what was the comparisons that you gave for Duncan Robinson?
Joe Harris with a promo code, Steve Novak with a co-host.
People don't want to see this.
Oh my God! They said Peja Stojakovic with a New Hampshire upbringing, bro. Like you can just keep going on and on. It's unreal, bro. It's Garrison Matthews with 1 year of prep school and high school. Like it's crazy because we literally saw this coming.
It's Marco Bellinelli without the seasoning.
We didn't even get to Marcus Morris, who was out the whole year, just giving Andre with front row seats to the Heat game.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Kyrie with no handles at the beginning of the season vibes. Like nothing. Can't. Just terrible. But yeah, oh my God, let's get to some more of these dodos though. Like, we so far behind. I didn't let nobody else go, bro.
I'm sorry. I just have to point out this one comment. This is my guy. He's one of the funniest commenters that we have. But Justin Harper, Ramakhan, if you can pull this up, what he just said at 12:23 a.m. He said Doug McDermott with UD's number.
Hey, Justin always got some fire tweets too, man. Shout out to that guy. He's fire on Twitter.
Justin, you are hilarious. You are hilarious. Wow.
Let's get back in rotation with these donos. Ricky, you can start because I essentially.
You gonna have to give me a second to scroll back up. Hold on.
Oh, well, fuck it now. We can cook Duncan Robinson's sorry ass some more. This bitch didn't get in for majority of the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's talk about it though, because essentially he was the person that was designated to be our shooter. We'll go to you, not Ramakhan, because you look
shoot
for
what
threes. I don't know. Like Kendall,
he's Tyler Hero with a personal trainer. Let's keep it real here.
Yeah, I'm just saying, why wasn't Duncan Robinson for the most part of this season able to fulfill his role, bro?
Because he's ass. I'm sorry you're not asking me the question, but he's ass. Listen, Ro, we tried to talk about it on this show, and we heard gravity. If I wanted gravity, I would go watch fucking Interstellar, okay? Christopher Nolan does a better job than Duncan Robinson. My issue with him is it is literally gravity and nothing else. And I understand the value that may come with that, but at the end of the day, we need you to put the ball in the basket without keeping the other team from doing it. And my brother with a podcast, you are doing the antithesis of what we need, okay? So you are a number that Pat Riley will be trading to another organization so we can get actual production out of that number. And it is what it is. That's all it is. Thank you for having that one season where people tried to put you and Klay Thompson in the same graphic.
Nasty.
God damn.
Maybe the numbers said the truth, but we know who you are. We know what you are.
We know who he is. He's Zoran Dragic on Kanye's workout plan. That's all he is. Just running around the court, bro. Best workout plan he got in the whole association.
Boy, say he the white Billy Blanks out here, man. Fucking talk about
listen. He's Reggie Miller without the ability to shoot, dribble, pass, defend,
make all-star teams. Like,
but they can podcast. They can stream.
And
that's what they can do.
Sunlight.
Goddamn. All right, we got the donos pulled up. Let's get cracking with these shits. We're going to start with Kendall. Kendall, you start with this dono from Marcus Hunter.
I read that already. That exact one. I think that's what we like. Okay, yeah. Jose A. Lucas with the $5 dono. We got the 1 seed with a flawed team. Get Donovan Mitchell. For the next season with Bam at the 4 and Jimmy. Next season we can win it. If y'all put that bullshit up there, I am not reading it. Darius Jordan with the $10 donor. I'm late. Who y'all packed up? Hey, my brother, you gonna have to run it back. You know what I'm saying? It's live.
He donated this like 30 minutes ago, so he watched this whole thing and saw it.
Oh, okay, perfect. Bam was amazing. True. Jimmy was amazing live. True. What that shot would be Jesus to Heat fans, if that goes, who Tyler and Duncan get traded for? Hey, my brother, look, what we saw tonight, there's a lot of names, bro. Like the ball didn't change. I had snatched Bradley Beal name up off that list. But
it's back on now.
It's back on that motherfucker.
It's back on now. Hey, listen, bro. My list nowadays is just as disgusting as it was last season. Terrence Ross, I take him. Head, whatever. Colin Sexton, I take him. Fuck is you talking about? Like, bro, my list is dastardly out here, bro. I've been being kind to you hoes out here. Adam Barron, you can keep jumping your ass here as many times as you want to. You are not talking. You do not show up for work. I'm not putting you on, bro. Get out. Like, look, bro, my agenda is grotesque out here, bro. I want anything that can move with the ball in the playoff. Anything, and I'm willing to give up anything to do it. You can talk that bitch as much as you want to. I don't give a fuck, Adam Brown. So go ahead and read this dono threat.
Shout out to Darius Jordan with the $20 dono. He said, also, Bam had 2010 PS. Who y'all got in the light skin Olympics on Thursday?
Don't care. Bitch, don't care
at all.
I don't care.
I couldn't care less.
No,
I'm not even watching
shout
that
out
shit.
to Ismail Rios with the $5 dono. Screw Boston and I'm from Master. I can't pronounce it because it's hard to say because of all the S's and C's in there. God, let these scrubs get swept, please.
It's one C in that bitch, bro.
I don't give a fuck. It's too many. It's placed in a bad spot. Shout out to Champ James with the $4.99 dono. He says Zach LaVine, a free agent. We could dump the Lowry contract if we add Hero for sign and trade. That boy no ball.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Darius Jordan with the $5 donor. Says Stru should stay. That 3 over 2 dudes to cut it to 2. Trust him, man. Gotta keep him. Or use him to get him. Mitchell, I'm good either way. He's just all I read in that was Donovan Mitchell. Shout out to Chris XP with the $1.99 dono. Bigger forward next to Bam next season. Side killed us. Yeah, we need another option next to Bam, but at the same time, we're the slowest paced team in the league.
Ricky got this one. Ricky, you got this one. You got this one, bro.
Oh, cool. Andres Viramontes with the Mexican pesos? Huh.
Hell nah. Them BMX dollars without the B, because he a criminal. He ain't no blood. That's motorsports money.
Okay, $50. This season proved we aren't frauds. Even if we didn't win the chip, we silenced the haters. They didn't cover us. You got to cover us to hate us, and they barely got any shine on ESPN all season. Aston Rooks, 1999.
Mm-hmm. He said we covering it, bitch. I'm hating right now, but did you not just see what we just did to our own roster? Boy, I am pissed.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. This hater bag deep, bro. Like, just be honest, bro. Like, a lot of this is hurt talking because I am very upset that we're not going to the NBA Finals. Not going to hold none of y'all.
Fair.
Go ahead, Ricky.
Yeah, Aston Rooks with the 1999 dono. Thank you very much for that, Aston. It sucks that our role players don't show after relying on them all season. Well, you shouldn't have to rely on them all season. Who's one role player you see the Heat bring back this offseason?
Ooh, I like this.
I got one.
Well, Gabe Vincent, for one. I mean, he's still relatively cheap. I don't think he's going to really – I'm pretty sure he's still under contract. Deadman, no. Never again. Never again.
You know how crazy it is for someone to be overpaid on a minimum contract?
I mean, considering
listen, I used to work at Smoothie King for $8 an hour. I was overpaid while I was there. It's okay to admit it. It's okay to admit it.
I mean, considering that he was out of
that they bring back, don't care. Bitch, go get me a star.
Yeah, whatever you put around that star is gonna be. I mean, it's okay. If you get the star, then everything else will fall into place. Go ahead, Ricky. You're going to read off the next couple.
Okay, Brett the movie guy, 199 dono. Thank you for that, my good man. Hero is gone. He isn't taking my groin.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Hey, beat you by seconds, boy.
It's after 12 a.m.
That's kind of stews. Alex Campbell with the $4.99 dono. Thank you very much, Alex. Can't wait to see Boston get dog walk when they play on offense with spacing and move. All right, okay, hold on a second. Their defense is not a fluke, and that's going to be a problem for Golden State. Golden State might still win that series, in my view, but Boston could very well do again what they did to Miami and then Milwaukee before that, which is win a series that it looked like they were supposed to lose. But what do I know? I'm just a guy with a microphone.
Yep, just like the rest of us. I mean, you know enough to be on here. You got your card to hand. You can pick up the donos from here, bro.
Shout out Dan Queese McDaniel for the 499 dono. Said, thankful for this show. Don't want to watch ESPN/Celtics Network for the next few days. Listen, I've been trying to tell you, it's NESPN. It's Northeastern Sports Network, because that's all they give a fuck about. And the Lakers, if you want to include them in that. Struce 3 overturn hurt. Who are we rooting for in the finals, Heat Nation? We're rooting for both teams to lose, if I'm being honest with you. But if one team were to win, I would prefer it to be the Golden State Warriors. I like the way that they play basketball. I think Steph Curry, what he's done for basketball in terms of all the movement and shit that's been instilled is really cool. And I like Jordan Poole. I think he's fun to watch. And I like Clay's redemption story. Draymond might talk a lot.
The Heat in the championship. Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, Heat and 8. This series is not over. Anywho, a wall there. $2 dono. Thank you very much. Said Celtics 0 fouls in 8 minutes in the fourth. No team that good. You bring up valid points, but also we had a grand total of 1 players attacking the basket, so it's not the craziest thing in the world that the refs didn't call a foul. They were sick and tired of Jimmy Butler's shit, and they decided they weren't going to give calls to anybody else on the team. And I get it. Honestly, I get it. We got Novocaine.
No vaccine.
No vaccine.
I was waiting for someone to say it. We got Novocaine with a $2 dono. Said, Haslam, we need that roster spot. It's time to retire. Listen, if I'm being completely honest, I know Twan's clapping right now, but I don't think that's the biggest issue with this team.
I don't care.
I think the 1 through 14 might be a bigger issue, but I'm here for anybody getting packed up except for Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. So I can see the floor.
Hey, Mama G, 128. I guess you're referring to Larry. She said
he beat Booty.
Thank you, James Top, for the $5 dono. That mess just hit me. We really lost 3 times at home in this series. They can't run it back with the same team next year. Just can't do it. You, my brother, no ball. Thank you, Champ James, for
No, y'all skip it, TJ. TJ, it's your turn, bro.
Thank you, Champ James,
this
for
way.
$4.99. Don't know. Spoke coach the team to 41 wins with Deion Waiters and James Johnson, King James Light as his best players. Get him some talent. You are absolutely correct, good sir. You know ball, like my boy Kendall said.
That was the last one.
To the next one?
Oh, no.
All right. Somebody with the $5 dono. You can't give Spo more to work with when you owe $100 million to Duncan and Lowry. Who are giving you nothing? They took that money and are chilling now. They ain't gonna be chilling for long because they're gonna be in Utah. We packing them boys
Let
up.
me tell you, the Sacramento Kings, the Oklahoma City Thunder, and the Houston Rockets, we are thankful for your existence in this league because you will be helping us out this summer.
J. Kel, the smooth. You just follow me on Twitter. Shout out you, my guy, for the $5 dono. Depot been great on defense, but boy, if it ain't been rough watching him brick all them open threes, that boy was trash tonight. He should have got packed up too. Also, I'll drive 14 and 55 to Utah my damn self. 7-2.
Major Nakaro Diawara vibes. We keeping it a beam, man.
Major Chris Quinn vibes, to be honest with you. I was out there on the court. Go ahead, Robert Carr.
We really got to talk about Depot now, for real.
We'll give him his just due in a second.
Shout out to Heat Lifer for the $9.99 dono. When we needed a third option and nobody showed up for it, man, the one game Jimmy and Bam were clicking and we lose. Yeah, we talked about it earlier, man. This was when we were excited to see those guys get off, but it sucked that we lost. Shout out to Sal Soprano for the $5 dono. Sad about the loss, but I'm proud for the Heat for fighting through all the injuries. Thanks, Post-Up team, for the great season. Let's come back strong. Hey, shout out to you, Sal. Appreciate the dono, man. Appreciate you tuning into the show. Shout out to Lenny Woe for the $4.99 dono. What big can we get in free agency? Would you rather have Beal or Mitchell if available? I'd rather have Mitchell personally. As far as the bigs in the free agency, I haven't really looked into the
Mo.
Offseason.
You know what? He has a song after him. That's all I'm gonna say.
What's the agenda?
I'm not gonna say that next line.
I don't know the words. No way. I just know what song you talking about. I'm too old to know the words of you young kids' songs. Go ahead, Kendall.
Condescending Wonka has it right. That's all I'm gonna say.
Shout out to Chipotle Sauce for the $9.99 dono. What a run! Exclamation point! Bam and Jimmy balled out. All our made threes were overturned / didn't count. No, I don't think so. Can't wait to see what's next. What's next is the offseason bit. Call Carlos with the $5 dono. Have you seen Duncan's contract? It's a bunch of stipulations, i.e., he must play at least 70 games. They must win a chip, etc. He's not getting 90. Yeah, he already got 90.
He's not getting $5 more from Miami.
We just don't want his ass to get the 90 mil, motherfucker, at least from us.
Go ahead, bro. Run him.
Oh, Ronnie Rebirth X with the $1.99 dono. Warriors come out and play. Man of Culture, $2 dono. Why Jersey legend Fetty catching strays for?
Who could stray Fetty Wap?
You did. You said Kyle be flopping boy a Fetty Wap out, bro.
That's pretty funny. I don't
L7 Mako.
That's
with the $1.99 dono. Lowry had the audacity to ask for Dragic for his
nasty.
Disgusting. Let's spend some time there, bro. I have slandered Goran Dragic for filth. He better than Kyle Lowry. You know,
Easily.
Yeah, he was better. He definitely
was better. He was better than Kyle Lowry, bro. And I gave Goran Dragic shit. Was happy that he was gone. Talked bad about him. Said it'll be a travesty if they didn't give Kyle Lowry this man number. I'm sorry, Gogi. I ain't mean it. Come home, bro. My God, save us, bro. We got this man in our house and we don't know him, and we need you to come home, bro.
Come home, but don't.
So you want another 35-year-old on this roster?
I want any other 35-year-old on this. I want. Come home, big dog. We miss you.
Just lie on your birth certificate.
Oh, no rings, just vibes.
Yo, Goran Dragic is just Zoran Dragic with a G to start his name.
Can we speak on Depot?
Oh, absolutely. Because Thanasis Antetokounmpo, he got to get put in the pack.
It's crazy. It's crazy because he really just Jeremy Evans with fucking surgery advice, dog. At the end of the day, that's all he could provide for this team tonight was surgery advice on how to fight through adversity. That's really all he could give us, dog.
Brent Forbes, who went to Dr. Miami, that's who the fuck he is.
You talking about Depot?
Yes, bro.
Hey, Depot ain't nothing but Luke Baumute with an all-star appearance.
Yo, he's literally Al Farouk Amino with an Instagram account, bro. Like, come on, we cannot be doing this talking about him this long.
Check Diallo with an R&B album out. Like,
that boy just thingamajig on the Masked Singer. That's all he is.
That's true. That's true, though.
That's all true. He is, but he ain't no basketball player. Well, he is. I ain't gonna hold Victor Oladipo. Look, Victor Oladipo gave me much more during this playoff run than I thought he would give us at all throughout the entire
course. For sure.
That's just being real, bro. He ain't played great. He wasn't even good on offense, just being honest. But for games, at certain games in this season, Victor Oladipo's defense did matter. But I know we still rolling that boy up and putting him in the pack, so continue.
Yeah, he was definitely solid. I'm just rolling with the jokes, but at the end of the day, we can't forget he was the trade deadline acquisition for the last 2 seasons. So I'm still
Pat Riley said,
you feel me? Hey, so I'm still he still got to be held accountable for what he does on the court. Remember, he was that guy, supposed to be that piece. So
no, he was
Deontay Weber with Medicare. God damn, Ben.
Wait, there's no. I didn't read that comment. That's crazy.
Damn,
man,
with Medicare,
all
Victor universal over there.
Jan Yahini without a vertical bit, like.
What's that? Oh my God! With a bad quad. God damn.
Said Justice Winslow with a bad surgeon.
I
hope he's back next year, though. I hope he's back next year.
What go to straight in the comments?
How does that?
What's that? Depot and Ricky J. Mark without hair.
What am I, Samson now? Like what?
Hey, bro, Ricky J. Mark ain't never been that athletic in a day in his life.
I've never what?
You ain't never been that athletic a day in your life. But you also can probably go left when you dribble the basketball.
I used to poop.
The give and the take.
The give and the take. You
know
what I'm saying? I'm just saying you have your advantages, Ricky J. Mark.
You know who Victor Oladipo really was for us this playoff game?
Who was that?
This playoff run, and shout out to the Gigabyte Tips.
Tony Allen without anger issues, bro. It's that simple.
Hey man, he was major thyrocephalosha. he was major thyrocephalosha for us, bro. Like
big Andre Robertson vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Abo's hitting those threes though.
no,
Yeah, I was about to say Thabo was low key a hooper in 2K. So
Thabo was thigh ass, bitch. You got me fucked up, bro.
this is
Clearly-
this is not a bar.
Josh Richardson better than all the. Oh, you know what? I couldn't finish it. I dribbled out of bounds.
Yep.
Exactly, bro.
Said Avery Bradley with no jumper.
Avery
They
Bradley
said Rodney
ain't got
McGruder with a dunk contest appearance.
Iman Shumpert without the hops. Rodney
Gabe
Stuckey
Vincent.
with one leg.
no- Oh my god.
My God.
High definition James.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, that's a good one. High definition James Ennis. I bangs with that one, bro. That is a good one. Who else? Let's talk about PJ Tucker, bro, because I don't think we spent enough time talking about this.
Oh my God.
And the
Oh,
fucking cliff that he fell off of at the end of this series, bro. Like, or in this game in particular.
no, Royal. Listen, let's talk about it. He was Andre Iguodala without a StockX with a Robinhood account.
He was UD without the patches in his head. nigga.
Group economics without the economics.
That boy Ekpe Udo with shoe game, bro.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Man,
DJ Benga without no.
He's Luol Deng with a StockX account, bro. Like this is the cliff that he fell off was actually ridiculous. And I love PJ. I love PJ. I love what he gave to us this year. I'm not gonna hold him for the shortcomings that was him in these last maybe a couple games or whatever. But he definitely didn't show up tonight for a game 7.
and he got to be put in this pack, bro, because it's part
No,
of the pack.
absolutely.
Don't
Listen,
talk
the
about all
pack,
you know.
the pack is it's the whole community is coming together to create a pack that is strong enough to be able to push us forward, right? And what you got from PJ Tucker tonight was exactly what you cannot get to push us forward. You talk about game 7s, the veterans showing up. You have maple syrup Raymond Felton absolutely disappointing the entire community, and you have Andre. I can't even.
No,
This wasn't even supposed to be Kyle slander. This wasn't even supposed to be Kyle slander.
Nigga
But listen,
gets all
no.
the strain, bro.
If I'm being real, I'm being real. You have. Listen, it was Wesley Matthews with a collection of Jordan 1s. Like that's all it was tonight, and that was simply not enough.
No,
And I'm not gonna hold PJ. I'm not gonna hold PJ.
Wallace with access to the Met Gala. That's it, bro. At the end of the day.
Oh my god, bro. That's bro.
Festus Zealy without the height, bitch. Like
Just big trash vibe out there, bro. Theo Ratliff.
But for real, he was.
Just Theo Ratliff, bitch. Like that shit just Theo Ratliff. Bro, like
without the height.
Dolph Shades without the hard rim. Shout out to Mateo Moyaga, bitch. Like what are you talking about?
Black
Listen,
Duncan
I
Robinson.
hope-
That's who the fuck he was tonight. He missing everything, not playing no defense. Like, look, PJ Tucker, bro. PJ Tucker, he's been bad, but I think his performance tonight, more so than
He was our
anybody
second
else-
best player in these playoffs.
Yeah, but his performance tonight, more so than anybody else on this team, is due to the heavy log of minutes that he had to get during the regular season, that he had to play during these playoffs. Like that role that he had to fulfill through this season, too fucking much,
Listen,
bro.
no, Roy, I agree with you. I agree with you. Like we want to bring PJ back, but at the same time, you cannot go out there and this is what we were talking about at the trade deadline. It's like, listen, get another 4 that can maybe create their own shot, an offensive-minded version of PJ that can end up helping this team. Because if not, you have Trevor Ariza with a 40-gram protein shake trying to get the job done, and that's simply not going to be enough. That's not going to be enough. You're asking PJ to do a little bit too much. If PJ can come off the bench next year, if you have either a floor spacing 5 with Bam or a shot creating 4 with Bam, it's a different conversation.
Yeah,
PJ off the bench would be really, really big for this team, even if he's
Mac,
old. Even if he's
Mac,
old.
Mac, you don't understand the show. Like, okay, listen, bro. We are laughing through our pain, bro. This is cathartic for most of us. You know what I mean? We are all very disappointed. And at a later date, when we have time to reflect on this season, not right after the Game 7 loss, we will have some more measures. We start, like, bro, like, listen, just watch. Like, look,
Hey, Ro.
More floor will be bringing you the offseason acquisition content.
Hey, man.
We are going to get these jokes off. Y'all can kiss our ass. Like, it's just going to happen.
Can you pass that pack so I can get on PJ for out here balling like prime Spurs Ime Udoka, bitch? Like, don't come up here telling us like the vibe, man. Fuck what y'all talking about. Hey, Ben said PJ is BET Tyler Hansbrough, bitch. That is
nasty. That is nasty. That is nasty. He Grant Williams in ones at the very least. Bare minimum ones, bro. Like that's it. I'm not really a shoe guy, so I don't really get into PJ's off the court activities.
No, listen, Jay Crowder with a corner three. That's literally about it, bro. Like that's exactly what he is, and it's sad.
Yeah, it is.
Crazy.
Let's get to some more of these donuts. I don't know.
To take any other 3-point shot than a corner three. Like literally, he would not.
Nah, the Celtics played into that too. Like they were literally baiting him to take those threes. They're like, okay, you're the handoff guy. We're gonna play the handoff. We're just gonna sag off you. And PJ had nothing to counter with it. And that's not like I'm not gonna hold PJ for it. We know what kind of player he is, right? Like we know exactly what PJ is capable of. And he showed us more than we probably were expecting before the season. But it does suck that he is PJ, he is Boris Diaw with the new cool grays. Because they said, shout out Chris John. He said PJ Tucker just Ron Artest without the P's.
No. He said Ron Artest without the P's.
I said PJ Tucker is Rick Smits with an Under Armour shirt on.
Grant Williams with a tattooed hairline. Shout out Jake Kell the Smooth.
No, for sure.
No,
right, so let's get back. Rick Smith. He should get bodied by Shaq. He should give him some problem. But let's get to some of these donos, Ramakan. I don't know.
We gotta run these donos off, dog.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I got a couple of them. Thank you, David Sasson, for the $5 dono. He said Kyle Lowry's Brandon Jennings with an Instagram model body. That is fucking nasty. Michael Regalado with the $1.99 dono. He said bye Hero and Duncan Bill incoming. I don't think that's how that would work out, but who knows? We'll see. Thank you, Michael Regalado, again with the $1.99 dono. He said Detman is Joel Anthony with back spasms. Don't you dare disrespect the Warden like that. At least he got a cool nickname. Thank you, Brandon Walton, for the $2 dono. He said I know Pat Riley is heated package season. You already know. Thank you, somebody with the $10 dono. He said, how can we expect to win when we got Precious at point guard? He said when he takes a jump shot, that ass and moves be jiggling all over the place. No wonder that shot off. Listen, when I see Kyle Lowry take shots, none of them actually look like shots he wants to take. They all look like just kind of shots that he's throwing up at the rim because it feels like
there was one shot in that, I think it was like the late third quarter, where I was like, yo, our offense is dead in the mud. I hope Kyle Lowry can do something. And he comes out and he holds the ball for about 8 seconds, tries to ISO, and then he literally just.
Bro, like, I have no idea what a Kyle Lowry ISO in his head looks like. Like, because in actuality, it looks like
what does his bag consist of? If I'm being completely honest,
drawing a foul.
The most elite neck snap in the association.
Bruh, it's elite.
Bro, listen, his whole back get into it, bro. You know what I mean?
What does he do at shoot-arounds? He's literally twerking, bro.
That's it.
Hey, let's not get into shoot-arounds.
No, that's not.
We can do it.
That bag.
We can do the shoot-arounds.
Thank you, Michael Regalado, again for the $1.99 dono. He said Tyler Hero about to have good fits in Utah. Yo, that blue and white, he got plenty of things that's gonna go with that, especially his skin. Michael Regalado again with the $1.99 dono. He said Sexton, Bill, Jimmy, Wood, bam, let's ride.
And then you wake up.
Yeah, like I don't like that.
Miss me on that Sexton shit.
Yeah, BB, thank you for the $2 dono. He said thoughts on why Caleb played no minutes tonight. It's because Okay,
they could have used him.
Okay,
they could have used him. PJ was getting cooked.
Let's go to TJ. TJ, why do you think we didn't see any Caleb minutes tonight?
Oh, because he went behind the back last game and threw the ball away. He hasn't played since. That's what happened, bro.
That's pretty succinct.
Not on my watch.
Ricky, you think there was any place for Caleb tonight?
Yeah, actually, because there were stretches, especially once Gabe went out hurt, seemingly. I think there would have been a good opportunity to, at the very least, give Tatum, Smart, Brown, and pretty much even to a lesser extent Grant Williams some trouble in terms of taking advantage of some athleticism. I want to briefly go back to something I heard about Depot on multiple occasions. Depot couldn't get past Grant Williams, and I kept getting flashbacks to those videos where he couldn't get past UD, but we've probably moved past that section.
I posted a video of him not getting past Kevin Hart. All right, bro. Listen.
Well, that Depot or Kyle Lowry?
Oh, Kyle Lowry. I'm sorry. He just catches straight.
I mean, same thing.
It's essentially the same argument, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What?
Were you done?
No, yeah. I think Caleb should have played for sure. I think he would have been useful.
Let's go to the next dono, Ramakar. Thank you, Jose Lucas, for the $2 dono. He said D. Mitchell, MB, Jimmy, Bam, about to be fired. That's
forced trade.
Awesome. Like that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You turn trade restrictions off in 2K. Like that's how you get that done.
That's different. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff King, for the $5. He said, if no Jimmy Butler, no Game 7. Miami let Jimmy and Spo let down Hero. What?
How?
Miami let down Jimmy and Spo let down Hero. Still a Heat fan, Sydney Olympics 2000. I don't know what that last sentence is all about.
You don't know ball.
Yeah,
Hero was not healthy. Like, I'm not gonna hold him for not playing him. You went with the guys that got you to Game 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you put him in there, he did not look good. I mean, granted, he did. You saw his impact in terms of how it affected Bam's ability to get the ball. Like, there was a few times Tyler was able to get him the ball, but outside of that, he was an objective disaster. You can't play him. Thank you, Tens, for the $1.99. Don't know. He said, "Yo, I'm so effing sad right now, bro." LMAO. Listen, bro, we all are. That's why we trying to come on here and laugh a little bit about it. Prop by Pack TV. Thank you for the $4.99. Don't know. He said Jimmy gave us an all-time great showing. Salute to y'all and the Heat for the great season. Made this season 100 times more enjoyable. Appreciate you, my boy. You've been with us for the better part of 2 years now, so I appreciate you always coming in here, dropping money, dropping comments, just adding to the conversation. We really do appreciate it. I'm gonna pass this rock a little bit. Go ahead, Kendall.
Chris John, appreciate the $1.99 donation to the post-game show here down in the basement. He said, Darius Jordan with the $5 dono. Come home, Gogi. Amb, bring KD with you. I'm with you on that last. Yeah, they almost had us in the first half, but we made some adjustments. You know what I'm saying? Once he started talking about some real shit, Jimmy plus Kyrie would work. Asterisk from Shabazz Sharapov. Hey man, hey.
You can throw up all you want to.
He knows ball.
Hey, Kyrie Irving, bro. We would love to have you.
Listen, I'll take the unvaccinated Bob King out here, bro.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Ricky, why no to Kyrie? Because he always get hurt, bro. Look what we just went through. Don't kill him.
That would be even worse with him. He would have missed the entire season.
You don't know ball, then.
You don't know ball saying that, bro.
No, in terms of injuries, he always takes whatever's going on and like.
Listen, he can take 82 games off. Gabe Vincent will shoulder the load, and then he is going to be there for the 16 games that we need him.
Who lied to you?
Me. I'm lying right now. What are you talking about?
Oh, good.
But I will push that Kyrie Irving agenda anytime it is presented to me. Look,
I'm good.
Look, is he my first choice? No. But to ask me if I would take one of the premier talents in the league, I'm absolutely going to do that considering the way this offense plays and stuff.
Need to be available.
Ricky, you stick with the roster you have now or Kyrie?
Well, I think that's a bit too much of an absolutist question. Obviously,
no.
Obviously, if I don't want Kyrie, that doesn't mean stick with the roster I have now.
That's what I'm giving to you.
If you had to pick between the two, which one would you pick?
I reject the premise. I wouldn't have that choice.
God damn.
Right,
that's why he's MS JD. He's smart. He's smart.
Y'all better respect them acronyms. Thank you, somebody, for that boy said, "You not finna box me in. Fuck what you talking about." Somebody, thank you for the $5 dono. He said, "I'm gonna go ahead and say it. All white guys did show up. Duncan, Strus, and Hero. They all could be packed up and sent to Utah. They would fit in much better with the population of that great. I don't know if it's great, but state. I ain't never going there. I ain't trying to get strung up. That was it. Jonathan Ramadan.
That was it.
Crazy.
Wow,
woo!
That's all the
we
donuts.
caught y'all hoes. Give us more money so we can stay here some more. Thank God. What else? Trent, you seem to be a man of many topics, bro. Adam Baraj, you can keep tapping that bitch. You is not getting in here, bro. Fuck you, boy. No. We'll talk to you after the stream like we always do. Go ahead, Trent.
So I don't know when we are gonna get to it, but I just want to know everybody's options on who they think make this team better as far as potential acquisitions, who we can realistically get. You know what I'm saying? Because my list, I'm gonna just throw this out there today. Since we are officially in off-season mode, I can talk about. Well, I was gonna do that
Trade
anyway.
talk, trade
I've been
talk,
talking about
trade
that trade
talk.
talk since
Trade
game
talk,
one.
trade
That's
talk.
out.
Trade
Check
talk,
'em.
trade talk.
But anyways, some list of the suitors who I would like on this team. Zach Levine, you know what I'm saying? Donovan Mitchell, obviously number one. Bradley Beal, obviously.
Is this French? Is this
Hey,
Hispanic?
listen,
Is this...
That boy
okay.
That boy speaking my love.
baguette,
That
le
boy speaking
macaron.
That boy speaking my
he's
love
speaking
language
my
out here with that
language.
talent. Now, I ain't gonna lie.
The Eiffel
Listen,
Tower.
Okay, he tapping and he looking. Ladies and gentlemen, it's impossible to have trade talk without, you know what I mean, the OG of the trade talk. So we gonna bring in the master of the trade machine, man. We gonna bring in the 5 Reasons GM, the boy Adebayo. We at the part of the show where I'm gonna let you in here. I'm gonna let you speak your piece, bro. We talking about trade people. You say anything outside of a list of people that we could get, then I'm kicking you back off. Who can Miami realistically trade for?
That boy
Brad
in the case Kyle Lowry's
Donovan.
supposed to be in.
Brad, Donovan, Zach, Kyrie, KD.
Whoa.
Paint the picture for me.
Yeah, like make it clear for some of us.
So go back
Christian Wood, Marcus Morris.
All of these.
I'm still hungry.
Yeah, like I mean, you got to paint this picture a little bit better for us. Like, don't come in. With
What do you
bullshit.
mean by that?
Yeah, like how is it? How do some of these things fit? Like, what's the more realistic pack? What's like if you had to rank the top 3 in terms of most realistic, how would you rank?
I can give it to you in order of what's the easiest to do.
Okay, let's do that then.
The easiest is Donovan, then Zach, then Beal.
Okay, so we get Donovan done. Donovan is Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, and Yurt 7, right?
Right.
Right, men. We've had men. Adam have had this.
And how many picks?
I'm not gonna steal your thunder. Adam taught me this behind the scenes, so I want to make sure. But
how many picks?
How many picks?
Whatever Utah wants. What's
Two pick swaps. So it's
no 3 picks, two pick swaps.
Okay, I'm fucking with that. How would the Zach LaVine thing work out?
Wait, that 3 pick. You said say it again. I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
So it's
3 firsts.
Yeah, 3 firsts. You said 3
2
pick
pick
swaps. Okay, 3 firsts, 2 pick swaps. You got Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, and Omer Yurt 7 going over there for Donovan Mitchell.
Can you give me the years on that the pick swap there, brother?
Don't care. We'll just get that boy in the jersey next year. Okay,
Trade
so how would
them 10th graders.
Man, how would the Zach LaVine thing work out?
Sign and trade. More of the same, but you can do it with the same exact package, but obviously it'd be easier to do it with Kyle.
Do you think they realistically take Kyle in that sign and trade though and pair him?
It would be like a 3-team deal, and it also wouldn't be the same package. It would just be something like it would be Tyler, Duncan, Yurt, no picks.
No picks for who?
For Zach.
That's a lot more palatable. I mean, just
I'll be honest with you. Before this playoff run, anyone who's a free agent, I would have said hell no to trading Tyler to. But after what we just saw, not because of how bad Tyler was, but because of what Jimmy needs.
Yeah, so in that case, you're referring to Tyler Hero, not Tyler Hero, but you're referring to Zach LaVine and Bradley Beal in terms of like those 2 being free agents, and we would need to trade.
Am I the only one who doesn't see Bradley Beal opting out of that Supermax?
No, you're not.
That's
get your money, Bradley Beal. You've already been delusional this long. Just keep going.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with him too.
Mm-hmm.
But you did Adam. I'll take the little post a little bit, bro. You mentioned a name that trump all that shit.
Oh, yes, I did.
You ended that shit with KD.
Yeah.
Does that stand for something other than Kevin Durant?
No.
No. No.
All right.
I think he's assuming. I think he's assuming that if the Brooklyn Nets decide to trade Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant ask out, then Miami could be a potential destination for him, right?
I think it would be the destination.
Perfect. Yeah.
So what does that package look like though? Because didn't he just resign?
It would be everything.
Define everything. Is that
That's
include number 13?
That's except for Jimmy and Bam, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And I'm
everything.
fine with that.
He said that.
Except for Jimmy.
Yeah, everything except for Jimmy and Bam.
I will say, you know what?
Send it in.
Cheers to that shit.
Somebody said KD stand for Chris Dunn. Bitch, I
Oh
want
God.
Only
but-
thing I
but-
said for Chris Dunn is
but not
goddamn
that. I'm hearing these trade scenarios and these packages, and it's kind of why I feel like ultimately Pat is gonna strike out this offseason as far as acquiring these people, though. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, someone's under the spotlight and it needs to be under further review. If we're gonna keep it 100, I want everybody to be real just for 1 second. When we were talking about acquiring Kyle Lowry this offseason, everybody was saying Kyle and another guy, Kyle and Ingram, Kyle and that's what we were hearing. Let's be honest. And then everybody was like, okay, we're just cool with just having Kyle. Obviously, it wasn't enough this offseason. So
let's flip the script on that a little bit.
What's the likelihood?
Yeah, like I think that's the good question to ask. Like, what are you expecting more so? Are you expecting Miami to kind of flip the script and kind of make some changes, bringing in a big score, or are you expecting them to run it back? We'll start this conversation with TJ, and then we'll work our way around. Everybody go get a chance at it.
I mean, I don't think you can look at this. You can look at what just happened and be confident in running it back. You tried that already after the bubble run, and like that clearly didn't work. Obviously, there was some stuff that came with that, like injuries and yada yada, shortened season and all that other stuff. But either way, like the roster just wasn't good enough to get to a championship. And I think you saw the same thing here with all the stuff you went to a game 7 with an Eastern Conference final in a close game that you could have went to the finals with. I still don't think like you can look at this and be like, oh yeah, we're good. We can just run it back and we'd be right back here. Like, no, there were obvious things that were missing. There's obvious things that you need. You've needed a 3-level score the whole year, and you needed Tyler to be that. And Tyler's obviously not good enough to be that dude. You feel me? So go get that dude. Go get that Zach LaVine or Bradley Beal or whatever it's going to be, and then we go from there. Like whatever the roster looks like after that don't really matter because that's what you need. That's the one thing you need. Nothing else matters. Shooting don't matter. Defense don't matter. Get that dude, and we'll figure out the rest later.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, boy. This feeling real clutch cornerish, bro. The boy getting in that Duffy a little bit when we not doing post game shows. We talking some other type of ball. Ramla Khan, man. I know you said you got to slide in a little bit, so we wanted to get your shit out before you had to go. What are you expecting? What do you think is more realistic? Do you think it's more realistic for Miami to kind of run this roster back or to make some drastic improvements?
I think it is realistic to make some drastic improvements. If you look at this roster, top to bottom, there's multiple guys that are outplaying their contracts, right? Gabe Vincent, somebody that's worth more than their contracts. Max Strus, somebody that's worth more than their contract. Tyler Hero, I mean, obviously he's due that extension, but right now he's still on a rookie scale contract. There is a lot of assets that we're able to move around and a good amount of cap filler. Miami can do a couple of things this offseason, and even if it's not like one major move, you can do something on the smaller scale. Obviously, I don't know the options right now, but they have a lot of options, and I think that's the best part about it because everybody in the league saw what this team is, right? They saw how competitive they are. They saw that this team is this close to getting to the NBA Finals. You think Zach LaVine saw that and didn't think, hey, if I was on that team, we could have scored more than 6 points in the third quarter in a game 5? I think those guys are thinking that right now, and I think that Miami could make some moves, and I'm super excited because I think we have enough of the assets. We have the young guys, we have the veteran guys, we have the cap filler, and we have the draft picks, which is something we didn't have after the LeBron era, which really made us suffer. But we have those draft picks now, and I think those are really what's going to help us. It'll be really fun to see what happens this offseason. I'm really excited, to be honest.
No, for sure. As am I do think you make a lot of good points. We have a lot more ammunition in the bag this year than we've had before. Ramakan, bro, I appreciate your work all season long, my man. I don't know, we don't really take our time to talk, but this has been our producer for the entire season.
Yes, sir.
With the shitty photoshops, bro, that became a staple of the show. Like Ramakan, man, you are irreplaceable to this crew, bro. We appreciate you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Always love my guy. Always love my guy. Always love. We're going to figure out some more shit to do. But, of course, if you see the basement, you're going to see Ramakan. So I appreciate you, my guy. Wonderful season that you had, bro. You balled this year.
Hey, man, I appreciate all you guys as well. I mean, easily the least funny person on here. You guys just make me laugh.
Do not say that. Do not say that. You had me crying with the Bambi edit, Ramadan. Do not second guess yourself.
For real though, you guys make this show super awesome to be on. It doesn't feel like I'm really doing shit. And shout out everybody in the comments too. There's a bunch of you guys in the comments that make this show a lot of fun, and you guys make some of the shit you say. I think it was the first one I made with Nikola Jokic. It was somebody that called him a Teletubby in the comments, and then said he was holding a Twinkie, and I added the Twinkie. So everybody in the comments, you guys make this show as well. I appreciate all you guys, and we're probably gonna have some UFC versions of the basement coming up. We got an
yes, sir.
We got some fights to cover up. We're gonna have hey, we're gonna have these boys telling you if they one of them ones or if they not, right? So stay tuned for that, guys. Appreciate all you guys.
We appreciate
Fight
you,
expert
Omar.
Royal A. Shepherd out there. Appreciate you, my boy.
Quick question. I just wanted to ask Adam. Not that I want this guy, but I'm gonna just throw his name out there because we've already heard it.
Yeah,
is it possible for Joel Embiid and what would it cost?
Everything, and I don't think Philly would do it anyways.
He's never leaving.
Okay, because I felt like him and Bam were.
You don't trade that kind of player, if I'm being honest. Like you just don't. You build
no,
around him.
I wouldn't say that, God, but
I don't think why would Philly be inclined to trade Joel Embiid?
No, I'm not saying you never trade that player because like things change, right? We saw James Harden 2 years after winning an MVP, he got traded.
Yeah, but he was ass.
Things change. No, but things.
Yeah, Joel Embiid could get hurt and gain 300 pounds and be ass. But like at the current moment, I don't see a reason in why Philly would even entertain trading Joel Embiid. If I'm being honest.
And I'm with you. I mean, it won't happen, right? And I think Joel will. You'll see like an Mbappe situation with Paris Saint-Germain.
Soccer's a fake sport to me, if I'm being honest.
You'll see that same exact thing with Philly where they will not let him leave ever.
Okay. Kendall, what do you think is more realistic? Miami stays pat or they go ahead and make a move?
Pat Riley, bro. I mean, the fake Al Capone. Like, bro, I'll put your ass in the pack too, bro. Like, you on the clock, bro. Like, you gotta do something. Shout out Mama G128. I do think that he's gonna look at this team and just be like, yeah, gotta do it. Cause bro, it's like no fucking way, man. It was a lot of money that they invested in players that just ain't do shit. And personally, I wouldn't have not cared. Like, if they won this game, I don't give a fuck about what they didn't do in the rest of the games this series. Just that tonight they ain't do shit. Like all year we've been leaning on that depth, man. Like, is that shit over, bro? Spo played 7 players basically. One of them ain't even played before March.
I don't care what seed they are from now on.
Bruh.
For the rest of my life, I don't care what seed they are.
Talk about that. Listen, can I bring up a conversation real quick? If we would have had, let's say, because we always said, oh, why would you trade Duncan in a first or whatever it may be? Because it doesn't make sense. If you look at the team that the Miami Heat had, if you have another 4 that can potentially close and create his own shot, it makes a big difference for this team. And a lot of people were saying, we didn't say it. We were saying, okay, get better if you can, because that is what is on the table. And if it makes sense to do so, you might as well do it, right? But if we would have had, say, another 4, because a lot of people were saying, oh, why would we get another 4? PJ Tucker's going to close. Where's PJ Tucker tonight? He might have been hurt. He might have been playing poorly.
He didn't close Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
But things happen, right? Things happen, right? And if you have someone else that can go and get you a bucket, maybe it makes a difference for this team. And now what sucks is that we're going to have to say, I guess we'll never know.
Hey, and another thing, another narrative, we were saying our depth and then the 1 seed. It was like those two things combined. Like, in the Eastern Conference specifically, I don't even know the last 1 seed to make the finals.
I think it was like
2017.
Yeah, I was going to say 2017.
And not only that, the 1 seed lost 3 straight home games.
It happens, man.
Like that's what you fought for.
But I mean,
just to get back to
their credit, they won games on the road too. So it's like.
But that's the point of like. That's
for sure. This team is really good. Don't get it twisted. This team was really, really good this year.
I'm trying to make sure that I encapsulate the conversation properly. It's like, look, we wanted the 1 seed. Yeah, we got it. Whatever. Congratulations to them for getting it. But you saw this team win on the road, which means that the 1 seed wasn't an absolute necessity. You know what I mean? We fell on the easier side of the bracket, maybe. I don't know. But I'm just saying, there were so many teams jumping up in that area that were equal. You know what I mean? There was so many teams jumping up in that area that was equal that it's hard to. I don't know, bro. It's hard to really pin down what this team's talking about.
To me, what sucks real quick. To me, what sucks the most is you were there. You were at the top of the mountain. You were going to be crowned the best team in the East, and now with this loss, you are now back in the same conversation next year with Brooklyn, with Philly, with Boston, with Milwaukee. And now Miami. That's 5 teams right there that you now are right back in the middle of, where you can't say, oh, we're better than them or we're worse than them. We don't know.
I'm going to be honest. My bad, Adam. Go ahead. Finish.
You're good. You're good.
I was about to say, I don't think that they are in the conversation with Milwaukee and Boston to start next year at all. I think those two are going to be pegged 1 and 2, and then everything else, you're going to just be.
You might be in the Philly conversation.
Yeah, you might.
My point is, there's questions, right? Next year, can Brooklyn beat Miami? Can a healthy Brooklyn team beat them? Could a healthy Philly team beat Miami? You're right back there.
And that's assuming that this roster,
this whole,
as you said, assuming Miami makes the playoffs.
What is earned?
Playoff team next year.
What is earned 1 year is not given the next. You've seen that with Atlanta. You've seen that with Miami the year before, where they made it to the finals and then they got swept in round 1. You have to continually try to make improvements to your team. Because if you keep the same team, I understand they're really good this year, but Kyle Lowry is not getting better. He's getting older. PJ Tucker's not getting better. He's getting older. Tyler Hero might get better. Bam Adebayo might get better. This might be the best we've seen from Jimmy Butler. I personally don't know. I'm not going to try to give you all the answers because I know I don't know. But you need to continue to try to improve your team. I hope that's what Miami does in this offseason because I know that a lot of people are trying to say run it back. Run it back for what? We could be the 6th best team in the East next year. You have to try to get better, and you have the assets to do so. So I really hope Miami tries to make that next push because they know they have the core pieces there to win a championship.
I know, bro. I got to get it though. Thank you, Shabazz Sherbo, for the $10 dono. He said Kyrie is one of the best shot creators in the game right now, but he has that asterisk. I don't know what asterisk you're talking about. Thank you, somebody, for the $5 dono. He said trade Lowry, Hero, and Duncan for Kyrie and Seth Curry. That'll fix our backcourt problems. Brooklyn is done with Kyrie anyway. I mean, for good reason. Several teams have been done with Kyrie. Kyrie isn't exactly a leader of your team, but this team has plenty of leaders already in place that we don't need him to lead it. We just need him to be the best damn offensive player on it. Thank you, Mohammed, for the $5 dono. He said Jimmy is a top 5 player when the playoff time comes. We can't waste his last 2-3 prime years. Should he be okay if Pat trades Lowry for Dame, Bill, etc.? Yes, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit iffy on if Jimmy can sustain this level of play moving forward. I don't want to decree that he's not a superstar because he has proven that he is every bit the player that we think he can be in the playoffs. But this was a crazy level that this man played at this year, and so I don't
Kawhi type run.
Yeah, I don't need this to be the expectation for Jimmy Butler. There's no way that he can meet that shit throughout the course of a season next year. Do not set your bar way up there for Jimmy Butler. He is a phenomenal basketball player, but you cannot expect you can't expect 40 balls. Ricky,
I'm giving him 4 months off.
I don't care, but go ahead.
Just a couple things I want to get to. Number one, I've been waiting to say this for like 10 minutes, but in the beginning of the season, boys were saying, why trade Duncan Robinson for Harrison Barnes? And now look how we could have used Harrison Barnes. That was just a disgusting narrative that y'all ran with, and y'all are shameless and classless on this fucking on Twitter and everything in the comments. Y'all don't know ball. 2, this postseason, for me personally, I'm going to just say it. I say this behind the scenes, but I'm going to just say it on stream. What happened this postseason was, in my opinion, the worst case scenario for the Miami Heat. And I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to just keep it 1,000 out. Jimmy Butler being a star was terrible because our window went from 10 years, 5-10 years with Bam Hero to 2-3 year window now, because we were talking about dynasty talk with hopefully the elevation of Bam and Hero ascending into stars or a superstar, into now we have 2-3 years to let's hurry up and jumble this shit together. For we don't know what we're going to get from Jimmy at the age of 35, 36 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, this scenario was a terrible fucking play out because Hero didn't ascend and Bam ascended and descended, and he was all over the place, and you don't know what you have. So although this was a fun and great playoffs, this was the worst case scenario in my opinion.
No, for sure. We got 623 people in here still. Like, we peaked at like 1,000, but we kept going. Listen, if y'all still rocking with us at 1:17 in the morning, God bless you guys. I know we all kind of needed this little session, but make sure y'all leave us with a like if you appreciate the work that we've done here all season long. We tried. Ain't gonna even hold you. We tried to come out here and bring you the best content we could. If you liked it, we appreciate you. If you didn't like it, we still appreciate you for watching our motherfucking ass, but we still don't care. Like, it's just, I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna come up here and we're gonna give you our truth every game all the time. Darius Jordan, thank you for the $5 dono. He said this is like 2005 when D-Wade got rib injury. Then that summer, Pat Riley packed him up. They got J. Will, Antoine Walker, a major player incoming. I don't blame injuries for nothing. Ricky J.
It just don't feel like the same.
It don't. Ricky wanted to jump in here right quick, and I want to let him get his shit out. Go ahead, Ricky.
So, I mean, at this point, it's kind of exhausting for me to go on and on about Bam Adebayo at this point, but yeah, I know it's great to give credit where credit is due. He did perform tonight, but that was 4 games too late. I mean, the last Bam game that we wanted was 4 games ago. This Heat team had the opportunity to go up 2-1, 3-1, 4-2, but the supposed second most important player didn't give you the kind of production that you were hoping for until the final game of the series, when it was arguably too late. Now, okay, I understand that. I mean, there's also the other side of the argument that says that they're not doing a good enough job trying to find Bam. Bam wide open under the basket, like for 3 different passes, and they still couldn't find him. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. And the thing is, with a competent point guard, theoretically speaking, that problem shouldn't exist anymore. At the same time, what plays are being run for Bam? I'll leave that up to the analysts, but I don't know exactly what plays are being run for Bam to be like, hey, go get this. Aside from, let me try to take Horford off the dribble, and if he shoves me back, I just like, oh, damn, I guess that's not working. And here's the ball. I'm hopeful like anybody else that a big piece is coming this offseason, because right now, presently constructed, Kyle Lowry's another year older with 2 years left on his contract. Jimmy Butler's nearing the end of his physical durability in terms of prime production. It's a miracle he's been producing at the level that he has of late.
He's got 1 more year.
Well, yeah, I agree with that. And you've got Tyler
That boy's gonna go to Germany. That boy's gonna come back with a bionic knee, bitch. We gonna call that boy the bronze kneecap next year. Fuck is you talking about? That bitch finna come back here with metal legs. That boy, we gonna be like Lieutenant Dan got new legs after that boy get back from goddamn Germany. West Kid Fresh with the $2 dono. He said Dwayne Dedman just Luke Cage with no strength.
Yeah, I have me dying.
HM cheating on you, Gad, with Threat. So Threat, you get to read HM dono right now.
Shout out to HM with the $5 dono. He says, I agree, Threat, but Tyler can still elevate. He can elevate up out of Does Bam be on the table too? Serious question. No, Bam should not be on the table for any trade.
Yeah. I want to add when it comes to Bam. I don't think it Ricky, you said it was 2 or 3, 4 games too late. And I just say I can't agree with because it's like if we won tonight, we would have won the series. But I think it just shows you that the roster construction, like Bam and Jimmy for the first time all year was going, your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn, my turn, my turn, Jimmy, and then Bam. But while Bam was doing his thing finally, everybody else was just bystanders because I don't think, and that's where my issue has always been, this man is always setting screens. Now that's why Pat got to look at it and say, okay, Bam and Jimmy could play like that, and everybody else played horrible in a game 7 at the crib.
That's on them though. Like they were getting open looks.
Yeah, no, for sure they got to hit them. But they've been getting open looks all series, and
That's
they just
true.
ain't
That's
been
true.
good
That's
enough. A lot of people want to run with that injury talk when they went 7 for 45 from 3, and it was just like, come
They
on.
looked real healthy to me tonight.
You feel me?
Real
Everybody looked perfectly fine, bro. Like
Okay.
everybody has been
Everyone
perfectly
but
fine.
Rob Williams.
Well, the thing is with that is, look, when it comes to
Hold on. I'm not
fellow
finished.
team,
Just before you go, bro. Like everybody let's not do the injury talk. Like that didn't hold this team back from winning. It was a talent thing. But seriously, if you want to make your team better, if you want to see your best players, the two that's on the team that should not be in any trade talks, play better, you gotta get guys who don't need Bam to be effective on the offensive end. Like he is a closer to the basket type player. He's not a perimeter player, so you need to get some athletes. You need to get some motherfuckers. Obviously, a star. We all want that, but you need to get some motherfuckers who can run, jump, pass, and shoot. Like even a Derek White, bro. Like Derek White can drive.
We're talking about Megamind.
Listen,
He showed up for 2 games, but if you watched him in that Milwaukee series, he was a straight up liability on the other end. Like he showed up when it mattered, so I'll give him credit. I will give Derek White credit. He had a kid, and for some reason that changed. Yeah, I was about to say it. That changed the way that he played basketball. But like, don't get it twisted. Derek White on this team would be getting slandered every single day. 82 games plus 16 in the postseason. That is how I would be treating him.
The jokes would be phenomenal. But I do.
It would be.
I do want to make a quick point to Kendall's injury point. The reason that I have not used injuries as an excuse this entire time, some people may call it a reason, I call it an excuse. That's just me personally. But the reason I haven't used it is because injuries did not tilt the competitive advantage of this series in anyone's favor.
For sure.
It did not. Like Miami was dealing with some stuff. Goddamn, Boston was dealing with some stuff. They had starters missing throughout the course of this series. Miami lost games with Marcus Smart out. They lost games. Like it's just there's an argument for both sides to be made about injuries. Yeah, referees too. Like I just don't have time to do that, bro.
It's equal.
It's just down the line. Like they were more talented. They were the better team. Ricky, I know we kind of cut you off, but you was ready to jump in here with a point right quick. So go ahead before I read Chris Johnson that's been up here.
I mean, I've said for quite some time now that this Heat team needs a great deal of things to go its way in order for it to achieve the goals that it set out for itself. And this is why I place so much importance and emphasis on stars. Even though I had a little issue with the Jimmy potential game tying 3, I had no problem with Jimmy this series. Like he did everything he was supposed to and more. The guy outdid LeBron statistically, if I'm not mistaken, even though I think LeBron had 15 rebounds as opposed to like the 8 or 9 that Jimmy had in game 6. Jimmy pulled this team as far as the team possibly could go. Then came Bam. I saw a comment from, I think it was Baby Shaq a little earlier, where if you were to flip the 2 games for maybe the 5 other games that he wasn't aggressive enough or whatever, maybe it's a closer game, even with the blowouts. But whenever I look at a team in terms of contenders, the best 3 players have to be looked at. And then it's like, okay, did they carry their weight? Okay, cool. Did the others help out? Then it's like, okay, others aren't helping out, but one of the big 2 isn't doing what he's supposed to do either. That's a problem. And I know it speaks to we need a third scorer, we need a third option and all that other stuff. I get that, but it's like, of course I said the performance came a little late than it was supposed to, because we saw game 3 Bam, everybody was super excited. We didn't see that Bam again for a while. I don't count maybe game 5 partially, but even then it's like, we didn't get that. I think if we get that, series is a little different because Miami didn't take advantage of some of the moments that both Twan and why is it because it's late? Both Twan and Royal were just saying. I mean, they didn't take advantage. And,
for sure. Yeah, I want to thank Chris John for the $5 dono. He said, appreciate y'all's commentary. Glad I found the Heat podcast to watch moving forward. Y'all litty. Appreciate you, bro. Damn, this your first time coming in here with the boy? Hey, man.
And he throwing bread. That boy.
Hey, man. That boy following the crowd. We appreciate you, my guy. Go ahead and get along. Thank you, somebody with the $2 donut. He said Duncan better shut up on that long brick podcast. Hey man, he is free to do whatever he wants to now. Thank you, Daniel Rutledge, for the $1.99 donut. He said Duncan can be traded without question. You will get no complaints, no arguments, and no comebacks from anybody here on that subject. Thank you, Marcus Hunter, for the $1.99 donut. He said Bam is the third option on the championship team. So
Yes.
what?
I don't think anyone's arguing. Wait, can I say something about this?
Ricky,
I don't
you
think
think he's a
anyone's after this playoff
Ricky
run.
just
I don't
did.
think
Ricky
anyone's
just
arguing
did.
with that
Ricky just did.
at all.
Ricky said
You
he's
need that second guy, especially on offense, because offense is more important than defense.
Nah, Ricky, I think if you get Bam a dynamic pick and roll player, like
He'll probably get better. He'll probably get better.
There's no
all
doubt
you
he's the
need,
third
bro.
best.
I think you'll see like a D Wade on Hassan Whiteside effect if you get somebody like that next to
I
Bam
think
Adebayo.
I think
Bam
it's harder.
is
I think it's harder than
dependent.
that, mainly because when you look at the way Bam plays, it's like you need more than just a Chris Paul to get him to wake up. This is a guy who, you know, there are times when it's like, okay, it's on you, do your thing. Let me turn this booty back to the basket. I got no interest in looking at the rim.
It's the way the offense. It's the way the offense runs. It's the way like Bam has to get his shots.
So I get that. I get that.
Look at what Jason Tatum did for like Al Horford and Derek White. And how many shots he got them just off of him being Jason Tatum, just for him drawing two to the ball.
Al Horford wouldn't have done that.
One dude who could do that, other than Jimmy Butler, like that changes the game for Bam. Bam all of a sudden becomes 19-10 every game because he's just eating off of little layups. That's what he wants to do right now. That's all
I
he wants to
understand
do
what you're
right
saying,
now.
but here's the thing: Al Horford, and I've been watching this dude since Florida. I'm sure many of us have. He was never wired like that in terms of, let me play the way Bam does. I think they're wired completely differently. I think if you take Al Horford's mind, put it in Bam's body, would have been a completely different story.
I think they impact the game. They impact the game.
Look,
I don't know about
the way
that.
he's
I don't know
wired,
about that.
the way he's wired, plus the way he's utilized, sure. But I'm not gonna pretend like he's got this inherent thing where it's like, I'm gonna shy away from attacking the basket, even when it's obvious. It's like the shot clock's going down. Duncan can't break free. Man, I need to do something, as opposed to that little jab step into the free throw, like into the paint, little shot where it's like, okay, at least I got a shot off type shot.
Ricky, I think for the most part, I agree with you. I think just sometimes for me, it's difficult to kind of pin that entirely on him. Is that Bam Adebayo or is that Bam's function within the set of the offense?
I'm not pinning it on him entirely.
He doesn't break the mold from the offense. Go ahead, TJ.
Look at just take everything out of it. I know this is going back a little bit, and Bam's a different player now. But coming out of college, Bam was pick and roll. I catch it. I'm just an athlete, bro. I jump out the gym. Let's catch oops. I get some offensive rebounds, everything like that. That's who players don't. Their game can grow and everything like that. Don't get me wrong. But inherently, what Bam is, he's an athletic freak. He's more athletic than any center that you can put on him. It don't matter. Big centers, he's too fast for. Small centers, he's too strong for. So what do you want to do with that? You want to run pick and roll. Who is the best pick and roll option on the Heat right now?
Tyler Hero.
Other than exactly Tyler Hero. If Tyler Hero doesn't show, Bam don't get looks like he used to. So now you're running pick and roll with Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler occupies the same space that Bam Adebayo occupies. So his game gonna look different. That's why you're gonna get all these weird jab step jump shots running into Al Horford, because that's not Bam's game. You get Donovan Mitchell in here. You get Brad Beal. You're going to see a completely different Bam. And we're going to be like, where was this guy the whole time? It's just where he gets the ball at. Where he gets the ball at is in different spots, and it's more favorable for him. That's his game is pick and roll. Let me out-athlete you.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point. I want to thank Buddy Buckets for the $1.99 dono, even though it's a ridiculous comment. He said, trade for D'Lo. I'm not giving up any assets for D'Angelo Russell.
Trade Duncan for D'Lo.
Well, okay.
Okay, I'll do that.
So hold on.
But Duncan's not an asset. He just makes $18 million.
I'm glad, Twan, that you brought up the fact that he fits the mold of, an athletic big, which it's fair. Yeah, I can understand where some of those habits can come in. It's been 5 years. It's been 5 years. That's one. Second,
yeah, he's never had the elite type of playmaker that Twan is trying to
look. And I understand that. Yes, some players are wired a certain way, but just thinking back to all the other athletic bigs that we've seen in the past, where it's like, okay, how can I add different dimensions to my game? Okay, the shooter's he's not able to curl around. Is there something I can do with this ball with this guy on me? Do I have a jump shot I can rely to, a set shot where it's like, oh, you're gonna back off of me? Let me do that.
He doesn't.
Is there now? You mentioned the clear physical advantages that he might have on a bigger center or whatever. Okay, we can talk about that just briefly. One of the reasons why these frustrations exist is because it's like, okay, Bam is obviously one of the most talented players on the floor if he wants to be, right? Mm-hmm. Is he taking his advantages? Is he using his physical advantages to take advantage of guys that might be too big? What usually happens in those situations? We don't hear from him for the rest of the game, aside from a few defensive stops in here and there. So he's not taking advantage when he's too fast for someone. If he's too big for a Grant Williams, what is he doing? He's not trying to take jump hooks over him like any 6'9" big man dating back to hell. I mean, Kendall will love this reference. Pitching Paul Arizin. Okay, I mean, or whatever. Exactly. No, but really though, like it's just
gonna cut this motherfucker water off, bro. Like that's enough of that. You are
Grant. Well, so when you see that, it doesn't like. Should he really be dependent on a shooter to come loose, or can he develop like, okay, they're taking this away from me. Here's what I got to do in real time. I don't know. So it's like those are things you can learn in 5 years.
Yes.
Well,
but
you
also,
mean 3 more likely. Like
that's not his. That's not the best way to use Bam. That's not the best way to use Bam.
Thank you, somebody, for the
isolation scorer.
Thank you, somebody, for the $5 dono, because he's not. Thank you, somebody, for the $5 dono. It said time to. It's like saying why. It's like saying why isn't Tyler Hero an above the rim player, bro? It's just not who he is.
Well, that's a physical thing. His elevation.
I hear what Ricky's saying though. I know we want to get to this dono, so I'll let you get. But I want to give my 2 cents on this whole thing.
Okay, thank you, somebody, for the $5 dono. He said time to give some heat on Pat for signing away $150 million to an old overweight point guard and that fraud Duncan disaster. Gave 0 in the playoffs. Hey man, you straight somebody. I know exactly who you are. You are Threat. That is who you is. The boy's on that phone from that burner, getting busy. So Threat, I guess this is your way of telling me you want to talk. So go ahead and get your shit off about this comment from yourself.
No. Hey, somebody clearly knows ball, and that's me.
I know who somebody is.
But no, he is absolutely correct. Ever since the botching of D Wade, Kendall brought this to my point, man. He shed light on it. Ever since the botching of D Wade, that boy been giving out bad contracts like Magic Johnson does, assists. So pretty much, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God!
I thought you were gonna say something completely different.
Bro, I'm gonna put it out there. I thought he was
gonna say crazy.
I thought he was gonna say giving out Magic Johnson, like Magic Johnson giving out HIV, bro. Like
you are crazy.
I thought he was. I thought that's where you was going, bro. I thought that's where
but you know what I'm saying? You look at some of these. You got Tyler Johnson, Dion Waiters, you know what I'm saying? Kung Fu Kenny, whatever that guy's name is. I forgot his name.
James Jesse.
Yeah, whatever. That's how irrelevant he is. Hassan Whiteside. Now Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson. Well, Duncan Robinson is not so bad because it's movable. But at the end of the day, a lot of these contracts is real shaky and it's funny in the light. And I'm glad someone is shedding light on it. And that somebody is me.
Thank you, Alex Kevin, for the $1.99 donor. He said, "What y'all think about Fox, Shea, and DeJounte?" We'll get there after Gag jumps in on the conversation that he wanted to get to with Ricky.
Oh, so are we going to that now?
Yeah, go to that now and then.
Okay, so I think both parties are speaking some real truths in the situation. Like Twan is saying, Bam has not been programmed to be this guy, but at the same time, Ricky's saying we shouldn't stop holding him accountable for the player that he could be, and I think both of them are valid. Right? Like Ricky's bringing up some really, really good points here where you need Bam to be able to take advantage of a Grant Williams, of an Al Horford per se. Because these are the types of guys where if you don't take advantage of them, then teams have the ability to scheme a defense towards Jimmy, and you don't have the ability to break that defense. And that's what we saw in this series. There was a lot of the times where Bam was simply scared to attack a Robert Williams, an Al Horford, or a Grant Williams, sometimes a Jaylen Brown, sometimes a Jason Tatum. And that was the issue with the series. Bam needs to be able to take advantage of the one-on-one opportunities. If he's going to be a second option, He's not capable of doing that right now, and that's probably the issue. He can't take the mid-range if they're sagging off. He can't drive to them consistently and draw a foul or get to the rim the way that he wants to. Normally, he'll stop 5 feet before the rim, take a spin-around jumper from 6 to 7 feet, and is a cop-out for the defense because that's something that they are comfortable with him taking. When you get that late in the playoffs, when you play against these good defenses, what Ricky was saying is absolutely ringing true. You need Bam to be able to do more, and he hasn't been able to do that to that point. So now the question is Bam a second option? Is he a third option? We all know the value that he brings defensively. We all know the value that he can bring as a rebounder. We all know the value he can bring as... Is Ricky saying fourth option right now?
Yeah. That makes no why that makes.
I don't
no
agree with
sense to
that.
me.
I don't agree with that. But anywho, I understand where Ricky's coming from in this scenario because the defense is what you're relying on Bam for. But you can't sit here and be comfortable with a 6-point game, a 9-point game. That's simply not going to be enough once you get to this juncture in the season if you're going to be on the max contract. So what Bam needs to do, is be able to either one, take the mid-range consistently, which I don't know how reliable that's going to be, or two, be available to drive on these guys.
Fuck up, Adebayo.
Shoot threes.
Sure, you want him to shoot threes, but that's not. If we can't rely on him to shoot a mid-range, what are we going to realistically expect from three? 30%? 29%? 28%? Duncan, shut the fuck up, Jack. Shut the fuck up, Adam. Anywho, you need Bam to be able to consistently rely on one of the two, either driving or shooting the mid-range. I think driving is probably the more consistent thing because he has the handle, but it's not tough enough. He can't live through some swipe downs from Al Horford. He can't live through some swipe downs coming from a help side defender in Marcus Smart or Peyton Pritchard. Once he gets to that point, I think you're going to look at a player who offensively is completely different. So you need Bam to develop one of those two things, and I think he can expose the teams that try to play him one-on-one. He just doesn't have that right now. That's why we're having these questions about Bam. But I think both of them bring up completely valid points in this situation.
No, for sure. Kendall, you wanted to pop in, bro.
Yeah, my thing is, I'm here something that I never really got too far into. A lot of people say, "Oh, what Bam could be this, that," and it's just I felt like that was a narrative that was just kind of more fed to us, and programmed the fans into thinking that he could be more like Bam ain't no second option. Threat been saying this shit for a long time. He said everybody, the top three players are all playing, the people we looking to score are all playing a level above what they should be on a championship team. And I agree. Jimmy kind of changed that narrative a little bit. I think he can be a 1A, 1B. He just needs a Jaylen Brown the way Tatum got, which could be a Brad Bill. And then, you know what I'm saying? But Bam, Bam is a third option, but the way Bam wasn't the second option in the regular season. If we keeping it real, so that's why for me,
it was Tyler Hero.
Yeah. That's why I never understood. People were just "Oh, Bam got to be the second player," and I'm just bro, he never was. So, and I never thought he could be because he's never done it. They need someone who can make the game easier for him. The same way he runs screens and makes the game easier for role players, make the game easier for him, and then it's going to open up things for everybody else as well because you got somebody who's better than him, someone who plays differently and doesn't command the same space like the way Jimmy does. I just think the way they play basketball now and run offense, he's never going to be that guy. It's just never going to work. And I honestly, even if he does get numbers, I don't think it's going to result to winning, even in the regular season.
So I want to thank Zary Dog for the $4.99. Don't know. He said Bam needs a guy who can make defense shift. Jimmy is one of the few players that could have a 40-point game and not draw a double. That is a bar, bro. That is absolutely a bar. Want to thank official M23 Dog for the $1.99. Don't know. He said Levine, Bill, Kyrie, Spider most likely want to add. Look.
Most likely want to add two.
I'm cool with any name on that list. That's being real with you, big dog. I think this conversation has kind of put me in the mode where I think we need to figure out something to do during the off season. Well, we need to put our brains to use.
I'll give y'all stuff to talk about.
First of all, who the fuck
Do it
do
right
you
now.
think you run? Who the fuck do you think you own?
I'll
I'm
give
talking
you
about.
stuff to
I'm
talk
talking about
Will.
streams. I'm talking about streams. We need to figure out a way to continue streams. Probably gonna do some basement streams over the course of this offseason, but we've been on here
That's
for
what
2
I'm
hours and 18 minutes, so I'm finna end this shit. Let's be honest with you. Like, it's been a wonderful season.
Let's talk about the next game.
How dare you?
Game
I will
one
not-
in Orlando.
No boy feeling good.
You already know. You already know what the schedule gonna
The
look like.
debut of Donovan.
Oh, look at him, coward. But no, I do want to take the time, since I did Jonathan Robinson. I want to make sure I gave everybody on this panel their flowers too. Gadiel Cartagena, Ricky J. Mark gonna kind of go in a pack together, because y'all boys been with me for 2 years. Gad, you have proven to be one of the funniest white people that I've ever seen in my life, bro. And I've just
And it ain't nothing that's be said on these streams, boy. Y'all have no clue.
Listen, bro. Listen, if they don't know, they don't know. But Gadiel Cartagena, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You are one of the group, along with Brian and Ariel and shit like that. You're one of the people who came and you say this post game show for 5 reasons. Because without y'all, it was just me, and now I got a group of people who I can rely on. And you are probably one of my top dogs in that regard. Like, yeah, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Because a lot of times when ain't nobody here for me,
appreciate
you
all
be
of
here
y'all
for me.
too.
Yeah, for
This
sure.
shit is listen. I mean, we talk about it all the time, but this shit is literally just fun. Like, we're just talking about the fucking Miami Heat. You know how crazy that is, that we come on here and we're on here for 2 hours and 20 minutes and we're just talking about the Miami Heat and we're having a good time. That's wild to me. Like, we just lost one of the most heartbreaking game 7s you could possibly lose, and I've had a blast. I've had a blast. So shout out everyone in the comments. Shout out you, Royal. Shout out Twan. Shout out Ricky. Shout out Threat. Shout out Kendall. Shout out Ramlakan, Adam, Brian, whoever else that I might be missing in that
The
scenario.
Commander-in-Chief,
Ariel
Ariel
Atias.
Atias.
Ariel Atias, of course. My private Major General King, Ariel Atias, fighting on the front lines of the Canadian war.
You call that boy a king? I'm finna cut your water off with all these.
No, it's with an I. It's not with. It's not with an A. It's not with an A.
Yeah, and
No, for real.
Yeah.
Shout
Either
out.
way, Either way,
You guys have made this Heat season so much more fun. Just being able to sit here and talk with you guys about literally whatever it may be. It's been really, really fun. It's fun ass season. It sucks that it ended the way that it did. But listen, we're gonna be back. Like the basement's gonna be pumping out content for however long it may be on the 5 Reasons Sports YouTube channel. No.
That boy is.
No, I'm not asking for that. I just want to trade Kyle Lowry and Duncan Robinson card, but that's a conversation for another day, I guess. But no, for real, just shout out all you guys. It's been really fun. Like it's just fun talking with y'all. So shout out the comments. Shout out all of you guys on the stream right now. Shout out all you guys not on the stream right now. It's been fun. It was a fun ass season, man. Like I'm excited to do it again, and I don't say that about a lot of things.
No, but for sure. Where's Ariel? He's stopping this. No, we make the jokes, but Ariel, because of work-related things, Ariel couldn't join us for the second half of the season. I think Ariel will be back next year once he gets settled. Fingers crossed. We gonna keep. He always got a spot in the basement, bro. Like so, y'all ain't got to worry. If Ariel can be here, he will be here. Somebody said, "Shout out Ricky." Of course, we got to shout out the chairman of the Council of Kane, my
Shout
boy
out
Ricky J. Martin. Yo, listen. Ricky take more shit in this post-game show than anybody, from y'all, from us, from everywhere. Ricky take more shit, and he does it with grace. He does it with class. My man is articulate. He is educated, and he comes up here, and he holds everybody accountable for every take that we have, bro. King Ricky, bro, I appreciate you too, my boy, because no matter how many times people have told me to do otherwise, you keep showing up to work and my boy, and you keep killing it. And every day that we grow more comfortable with your presence on here, cuz like it's just better for the audience to have your insight on these things, because you give us an historical lens that most of us don't have, and it's just it's so well put together, bro. Like I said, bro, you're the adult on the show. You bring professionalism to an atmosphere where it ain't very much of it to go around. And so I appreciate you for giving us credibility. And you go ahead and give your last words on the season to everybody out here.
Look, thank you for that. I'm honestly just a team player. This isn't about any one person. I'm just here to contribute. I get in where I fit in. I like being on the show. I like watching you guys tear it up from afar. I mean, y'all are good at what you do. All of you, Kendall, Threat, Two Tone, Gad. I miss Ariel. Damn.
Nah, he's not a real person right now.
No, he's not.
Oh,
bro.
fair enough.
He's just
Royal,
an
you
idea.
too. I mean, you have demonstrated to Heat fans what a point guard is supposed to look like.
We haven't seen it in years. We haven't seen it in years.
And the way in which we're able to get anywhere from 200 to 1,000 viewers on a random Wednesday night in January, it's in part due to the energy that you bring, however, not excessive, however hyperbolic after wins and losses. It's great to be on here. I don't know if I will be back next season because I will be 6 hours ahead. So the post game will start at
au revoir.
like 3 in the morning.
Guess what,
There
Ricky?
might be.
Don't care. I'm sending your ass the link.
No, that's cool. So either way, I might pop in every once in a while after, for the fall season. But, I'm just happy to see that the basement has grown into what it is, and I look forward to it growing even further from here on out, whatever that may mean.
No, Ricky is not retiring, bro.
If he does, put his robe in the rafters.
For sure. And speaking of which, now we got out the old guys. Let's talk about some of the new members. Members of the gang, originators of the basement. Yo, just collectively, I cannot say enough about what it means to me to have more black people in the 5 Reasons Sports Network. Like, I know everybody noticed it when they first got in here, but they have allowed me to show y'all a different part of my personality that I was not using on this streams last year. They made me what I am on streams. I said it one time. I'm not going to say it again because they done brought it up before. But they have made me what I am on these streets, and I appreciate and love each of these boys for it. But let's get to them individually. First off, we're going to start with my boy TJ, the mouthpiece of management.
Yes, sir.
The king of the calculator, my boy. Brit talk. Listen, man, when people start picking that phrase up, I knew you had something, bro. And the way that you were able to roll with it until you decided to do something else and flip the script and come out with management. Bro, listen, that shit has been legendary, bro. You have put your stamp on this Heat season. You put your stamp on this network, my boy. You from Baltimore, so that accent damn sure different for all us. But goddamn, when you come in here, bro, you come in here with a different perspective. You come in and you talk your shit the way that you talk your shit. And I mean, everybody ain't got no choice but to respect it because it's real, it's authentic, and it comes from a place of ball. You know what I mean? That's what them takes originating, bro. And I appreciate you for coming on here doing that. I love adding shit to the show, and you did that in space for me, my boy. So I appreciate you, my dog. Give your last words to the crowd out here.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all, bro. When I first started this, I had like 200 followers on Twitter, bro. I'm about to have like 1,000 now, bro. Like this is very crazy, bro. Like
DM's
like,
nasty.
this been so wow. No W, my guy. Come on, no W. but nevertheless, like I appreciate y'all, bro. Like this is crazy, bro. Like this whole thing, bro. Like the basement, just meeting y'all, bro, and went clutch corner, like doing the interviews and everything like that. You know, like to see where we at now, bro. Like just wow, bro. Like that's really crazy, but. Yeah, I appreciate all y'all. I appreciate all the people from the chat, like just seeing everybody on Twitter, like saying like brick talk and the brick going up. You feel me? Like that's hard, bro. Like people waiting for management, like that's hard, bro. I appreciate y'all, bro. I'm just a nigga from Baltimore, bro. We just talking hoops, bro. So, but yeah, I appreciate y'all, bro. This
no, Adam Barrett, nobody's fucking dying, but it's okay to show people love.
Wait, you are from Baltimore? Okay, yeah. That makes perfect sense. Because Mastermind Beats is from that same area, and every time that dude makes a TikTok video, he sounds just like you. Yeah, oh my God. Final episode, and I'm just now realizing this. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
They don't pronounce the letter T's in Baltimore. So
no.
It's like Baltimore or whatever, however the fuck y'all say that shit. That shit weird. But personally, so we go into Kendall next. Kendall is, no disrespect to y'all, Kendall is probably my personal favorite add to the network out of this panel, bro. And it's for several reasons, bro. It's for several reasons. First of all, that boy hater bag deeper than mine. And I'll admit that. Like, as a man, that boy's hater bag is deeper than mine. And off the top, bro. He's one of
Keep
the
that
best.
bitch handy, boy.
Listen, bro. Hey, my point exactly. Off the top, Kendall is probably the best on this network, bro. Kendall, bro, I don't give a fuck who don't like you. I don't give a fuck who don't fuck with you. My boy always know I fuck with you. I fuck with you, and I don't care if you make. I don't care if you make my job harder by not doing what the fuck I tell you to do. I fuck with that, bro. I fuck with people who stand on what they believe in, and you do that, bro. You come on here, you pop your shit, and whether people like it or not, you stand on that. You know what I mean? And that's what people got to learn to respect that. Like I said about Twan, people may not like what you say, but that shit comes from a place of ball. And my boy, you know ball. You know what I mean? And I don't care what kind of conversation and jokes we have on here, bro. I've talked to y'all boys about ball off stream. I know who know ball, and I know who damn it don't. Kendall knows ball, bro. Like it is what it is. Kendall, bro, you're one of the funniest people, not just on stream, but you're one of the funniest people I've ever met in my goddamn life, bro. And you make like, bro, it's infuriating, bro, because sometimes I'll be trying to figure out whether or not you're funnier than me, and I always come back to I like me. I ain't gonna lie, I like me, but you know what I mean. But you out there, now, I ain't gonna. Somebody, hold on, somebody already with it.
Man, I was just about to say, bro, you really spitting. You telling me some real shit, and I appreciate all that. But at the end of the day, I don't care, bitch. I don't care. No, man, I appreciate it. This shit been fun. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, y'all know I was sending a nigga to the Wong Tigers. Ni hao. Man, this shit been cool. I done met some cool ass people. Gad, Royal, Ricky, Tone, my man Adam, Ariel, Brian, Jonathan. The chats be popping. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know, we done had a couple bumps in the road for them. Not for me. I'm I-95 Southburg on some wild shit with mine. I've been chilling. But you know, it's been fun. You know, looking forward to it in the future, possibly. You never know how things. Appreciate all y'all in the comments.
Be here as long as I'm here, my boy.
Yeah,
I done said that off stream, and I tell it to everybody on their face on this.
That's what I like. Hey man, y'all don't know, but my dog to the right of me, that's my dog. Day one, we've been had this chemistry. We've been rocking since the 6th grade, popping our shit. So it's easy for us. Y'all just getting it out here in the open. We just trying to bless y'all, make y'all laugh at the end of the day. Because this sports shit, at the end of the day, man, they get paid millions of dollars to play a kid's game. So, motherfucker, I'm going to have fun with mine.
Proud by Pack TV out here spitting bars, particularly at Ethan J. Skolnick fucking head. Why y'all don't have merch? LOL. I need management. Don't care. Price of the brick. The boy feeling good. And Bot Thoughts t-shirts. Bot Thoughts t-shirt. Don't care till next season. Don DeMarco. Brick all the way up. Don't care. Pack him up. Best lines of the season. For sure. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for.
Villainous.
Listen, everybody put the hoods on. If
you gotta put the ski mask on for this one.
Hold on, bro. Because yes, Kendall is my personal favorite ad. But I know who the people's champion is now.
Yes, sir.
I know who the folks come to see. Asking for this man by name. Slandering them mentions. Him embracing that it changes his name to the villain. Embracing what he is. The man originated so many bars on this show, it's impossible to contain. And I know more than anybody else, he like him over anybody else because we all be in his bag. The man is a trendsetter. The man is the only verified member of the basement. The man is one of the leaders of the new school. Just because he knew don't mean he ain't a leader in this space. Bruh is leading the charge in a lot of shit that the basement trying to do out here. Threat. Holler at the folks one last time for the season. People already with you here with the nasty work in here, bro. Come on, man. Player hater of the year. Go ahead and talk that talk one more time for the season, man.
Hey man, it's been a lit year, man. It's been too fucking lit, man. Shout out to all the new people that I met, man. Gad, Ricky, Two-Tone, everybody. Ariel, Adam, man, I appreciate the chance to hop on this fucking the fucking show and everything, man. It's been a wild season on Heat Twitter. The basement is really, the brand is all the way up. The price of the brick, like my man say, is sky high. I ain't gonna lie, we came in this thing first team all rookie. My dog my dog Kendall, we came in this thing first year all rookie team, you know what I'm saying? All stars as rookies coming in this motherfucker. You hear me? Like, you scroll up and down Twitter, you might not know it, but all the lingo, all the verbiage that we hit, that we made up is all throughout, and y'all don't even know y'all using it at all, for real. But
y'all don't even know where it came from. Y'all just out here spitting the bars.
For real, but man, hey, it's only year one, man. We gonna really get in that bag, man. It's only up from here. Like we just not getting comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So it's really gonna shake up next season. But man, hey, on to next season, man. Hey, the basement still lives, baby.
Yes, indeed. And we're gonna be around for a long time. Now I give my boy a lot of shit, but I'm gonna give him his flowers, bro. Aside from me and Ricky, no member of this panel would have been seen, heard from on these streams without my boy Adam Barai. Not gonna hold y'all, bro.
Oh, we're doing the Adam segment now?
Hey, listen, that bitch gonna be short. Don't even worry about it. Not a chance that you finna get too many words about that, man. But I must put respect where respect is due. Like, Adam had a vision for like a different portion of what 5 Reasons Sports could be. He thought I was a part of that vision. He brought me on, and he started to try and look for people that came in that fit that kind of fit that mold. And we thank Ethan for letting us use his network to do it for sure. Because executive branch, we want to give y'all a shout out too. So shout out Ethan J. Skolnick, Brady Hulk, goddamn Greg Sylvander, fucking Tropical Blanket, all y'all, Alex Toledo, all y'all, everybody throughout the network. Sean Rochester, Tony Schwartz.
You didn't mean that.
I did it, bro, but whatever, bro. He do shit, I guess. Marco Romo, my guy. But yeah, for real, Adam Barai brought in a lot of these personalities that y'all have grown to know and love. So we got to shout my boy out and appreciate that. But most of all, we appreciate you guys in the comments for joining the show, making it much more fun than it would have been without y'all every fucking stream of this season, bro. Y'all the real ones. Y'all one of them ones. All of y'all in these comments. Y'all are one of them ones. And y'all make sure that y'all come back to us throughout the course. Just check the basement. Follow the basement account at the basement 305 on Twitter. That's where you can pretty much find out what we'll be doing throughout the course of the offseason. Gadiel Cartagena, you got your hand raised like you're a third grader who got to pee. What's up, bro?
Look, I may have to pee, and I might have the personality of a third grader. But as I did last year, and I will do again, I do want to give Mr. Royal A. Shepherd his props as well, because everyone knows, there is no post-game show without Royal. Every single day, I wait when it's Heat game day. I wait for Royal to send a text, say who's in, sends a GIF, all this different shit that Royal does, because he knows he is the sun and the post game show revolves around him, and we feed off of Royal's energy. If Royal's mad, we're mad. If Royal's happy, we're happy. So I just want to give a shout out to Royal, man. Like, this post-game show, what is in my opinion the best post-game show, like Hassan Nur is saying, one of them one's post-game show is not what it is without Royal A. Shepherd. So I want to give credit to Royal, because nothing happens without him. He is the LeBron James to whatever big three or whatever shit it is that we're assembling around here
all the time.
And Royal is the guy that we want to listen to after a Heat game, whatever it may be. Royal, he has kids, he has a wife, he has the bat signal, whatever it may be, and he is still here every single night. So make sure you give credit to Royal, because it is not easy. Royal, trust me, I know it is not easy having to try to do this shit for virtually 82 games a year plus the playoffs, because the Heat are actually a good fucking team. So I want the comments to spam thank you, Royal. Yeah. And I want everyone to let him know that they're thankful for Royal and the shit that he does, because this shit is not easy. Like, to sit on here and give the thing that we do with the post-game show is we try to give you the same takes in a different way every single night, because they're not going to change that much. We see what we see and we know what it is. But Royal helps us in doing that, because he makes it fun for everybody. So shout out to Royal and shout out to the rest of y'all on the panel. This shit has been like the most compared to last year to this year. This shit has been ridiculously fun. I don't know if it was the team being better or whatever it may be, but y'all are fucking hilarious. And I just want to give a shout out to Royal because the post game show is nothing without Royal.
There's
and I
no
like
post-game
Adrian's
show.
saying
He
here, I
won't show
can't wait for the offseason talks, the spaces, the tweets, all this shit. It's Royal is the sun that we revolve around, and that is okay. We all appreciate this man.
All of y'all motherfuckers are some nasty motherfuckers too, because that is I don't believe that I am the son or none of that shit that he's talking about. I do believe.
Let me tell the people what it is, Royal.
Okay, sure, no, but I do believe what you said, that none of you motherfuckers won't show up if I don't come here, because I seen Tony Schwartz do my show one time and I was irate. I did not like it.
Gonna be there.
That's all the evidence you need. All the evidence you need.
But no, I really do appreciate that, Gab, bro. You did it last year to me, and I didn't like it then. I don't like it now, but I understand it. I'm not LeBron, bro.
There you is.
That's right, Michael Jordan instead.
I tell Kendall this all the time behind the scenes, dog. You are LeBron, and the rest of us are just role players trying to succeed in our role.
I'm literally Carlos Arroyo, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's your roster. Everybody just filling in their role behind King James.
I'm 2012 Game 3 D Wade. Like,
oh shit! But no, I really do appreciate that, bro. I really do appreciate that. But that's gonna be it, bro. We've been on here 2 hours 40 minutes. We tried to give y'all a longer show. But we actually gave y'all motherfuckers a longer show.
It's 2 in the morning, yo.
Yes, indeed. Seriously? But we're gonna wrap this shit up. We probably still gonna be talking after this for a couple more minutes because I don't know. Because it's gonna be a while before I stream again, but we might give y'all some spaces. But again, make sure y'all follow the Basement 305. At the Basement 305 is where y'all can follow all our content. Excuse me, I'm burping and shit. We'll put it there. But fuck it. That's gonna be it. Like I gotta go. Oh shit! I done changed the shit to the cuss gun. Fuck that. Play the video, Royal.
We gonna let the band deal with this. Jimmy Butler puts the Heat back up by one. Adebayo. I love you guys.
They call us the Madman.
Fantastic play.
Shout out Ariel.
For the first time All-Star.
Hey,
Shout out Brian Young.